Hello, everybody. Welcome to Get Lucky with Bucky. Hold on. I got a microphone directly in my face so I can. Hi. How are you? Welcome to Get Lucky with Bucky. Hi, Sen. Where there is only one rule, and that rule is, and then you, and then, and if you do that, then there are no issues. I'm Bucky.
Did you stop talking at some points?
What?
I was
Did you get all that, Josh?
Okay, that was intentional.
You got all that,
freaking
right?
me out. Yeah, I got it.
So yeah, I am Bucky, and with me is my bestest fuzzy friend, Josh.
Hello.
How you doing, Josh?
Good, and realizing I don't actually have a drink, so I'm gonna have to step away at an opportune time that you're on a monologue.
Oh. Wait, what?
When you're talking as a monologue, I'm gonna slip away very sneakily, and no one will know I'm gone, so that way I can fetch myself a drink.
Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to continue playing Hollow Knight. I can give a little bit of a recap if you want to go grab yourself a drink.
I mean, I'm gonna stay right here and listen to you.
Or what you can do is use the. Oh wait, no, Morgan's got a cat on her. She can't get up.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna do it because I can hear you from your room.
That's actually true.
Together.
That is true.
So.
I'll just be a little. I don't even need to be louder. You can hear me through the walls because our walls are apparently made of paper. The walls are made of paper in our apartment, apparently. So hey, Kentaro. I'm anxious to see uni offer rounds. Ooh, good luck with that.
Very good luck.
All right. So last time on this game, well, I'll move over to the game screen. There we go. I just paused it.
Also, refresh your RTX voice, and then I'm gonna get a drink.
Oh, okie dokie.
Because I hear your fan.
Ah. Oh, you hear my fan?
I do.
Maybe. That's because...
It's not on?
Hold on. No, it's on.
Oh, okay. There's just a ghost.
Wait, is my... Wait. Hold on. What's my default microphone? It might be because of my default microphone.
It's possible. In Discord, maybe.
It might be, yeah, you might be hearing me in Discord. Just do some quick technical things really quickly.
This is all scripted.
This is entirely scripted. I planned for all of this to happen. Where the fuck is the sound settings? Sound. That's why.
What's wonderful is we just got a follower now, Heroic Jawline, and I'm gonna say it's because we're so technically efficient. I now can't hear you at all. No, I hear you through the walls. You're right, Heroic Jawline. This is content. Yeah, you're not even coming through on OBS because it's not on the Twitch stream. You done goofed. Hello, everyone. This is Josh here. The Get Lucky with Josh. It rhymes, and that's why we're doing this. Today, I am playing Hollow Knight as I have captured Bucky in the negative zone. He is a screaming face that can't do anything in Twitch. I can just hear him screaming through the walls. Yeah. Oh, hey, Mike. I know Mike. We grew up together. Yeah. Yeah, Bucky's stuck, as you can see by him flailing around there. Whatever you did, John, to your audio, do the opposite. In the meantime, I'm going to talk about this main menu. It looks like there's a little egg in the top, and I think that has to do with some bug stuff. Or it's a pill bug from an aerial view, like a bird's eye view, which is then going to be eaten depending on the bird and its consumption. Below it, we just have a very fancy little thing.
You can hear me now.
But it all has that naturey kind of vibe, you know, kind of going with the bug feel. In the middle, you'll see a bunch of words that are very common to menus. Bucky is still face.
Can you hear me now?
I can. I can hear you.
Yay! Okay, I don't know why. Hold on.
You're also on OBS. I can hear you now there too.
Okay, weird. It set the input device on RTX voice to default, and for some reason that wasn't doing anything, so I just changed it to the Yeti. Now it should be.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Okay. So can you hear me
see
fine
what
now?
I do for you? Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Hey,
I didn't even get my drink yet. That's
I'm
what friends do.
here. Thanks for vamping.
You're welcome. That's what we do. Improv all the time. Also, this was in page 4 and 5 of the script. So jokes on all of you.
This deserves a nice sip of tea.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come in there.
Ow, that's hot.
Show up on your camera as I pour a drink from your bottles.
Oh, you want that kind of drink? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh,
I do now.
Am I too loud, by the way, or is that good? Because it seems like I'm peaking in OBS.
No, we're matching volume as per what I'm seeing, so we should be fine.
Okay.
Just, no screaming.
Yeah. Well, wasn't planning on that. Okay. So
I'll be right in there.
All right. Cool. So last time on Hollow Knight, we started the game, which was great. Perfect. Thank you, Kentaro. It's a bit loud in comparison to Josh. Okay, I can lower it down a little bit. I have the ability to do that. There we go. Bumped it down a little bit. That should be a little bit more easier on the ears. And oh, hello, friend. Which one did you want?
This one. I'm gonna grab this one.
Yeah, go for it.
Hello, everyone on camera. You can't see me because I'm in there. I'm in the shadows. Ooh. Check it. I'm just gonna do it right here. Oh, you can do your recap.
No, get in the camera. Get in the camera and pour your drink.
Live. Yeah.
Hey. So I don't hear any distortion, so at least you aren't losing data. That's good to know.
Script to page 6, please.
Yeah. Let me get the. Oh, why am I flipping the script? Wait, you didn't have it memorized?
I don't memorize scripts.
Get the fuck out of here. So now I can actually get into the description. What the fuck happened last time? So last time we started the game, we met a few characters. We fought the first boss, which was the False Knight, and we fought Hornet. We did fight Hornet. We met Hornet and we met the False Knight. We fought both of them and we won. Hornet ran away. We got a few abilities, and we didn't really get much of the lore yet. We've been kind of slowly just kind of exploring the area. Oh, the Grub Mother too. The Grub Mother and those really silly looking mushrooms that slam their head on the ground that Josh really liked.
Yes.
Yes. So
I'm
we
also
fought
back
those guys.
here.
Hey. So
hello.
Continuing, we were going to go to the Mantis Area, and we're just gonna sit here and stare as the night just kind of stares into our soul for a second.
I'm looking forward to the lore portion that you were saying earlier. I have some thoughts about that we can talk about during the game after you're done with your recap.
Sure. No, that's done. I'm done.
Oh. Well, I mean, I wasn't prepared, so I guess I'll just start now. I'm prepared.
Okay. Cool.
So we're playing Hollow Knight. This is the game. I'm going to talk about Raft for a second.
Oh, okay.
So I've been playing Raft.
This has nothing to do with Hollow Knight.
It does, and we'll see why. So we were saying on the last stream that with Hollow Knight, I had a rough time with the lack of information and the lack of drive that I had while playing. I didn't know why I was doing the things that I was doing, except for I was quote unquote drawn to the area.
Okay.
And I never got to the point where there's lore. So I'm waiting for you to get there so I can live vicariously through you and with my eyes. With raft of information about how to start, and it already showed that something happened to the world, and it did a Strahd pull, which was you need to continue or you're gonna die. In Hollow Knight, you force yourself to go down into this area where you can die, but you can be safe above ground. But in Raft, you have to do things or you will fail. And then gradually, as you go through and you're surviving, you didn't get much lore. You're still exploring the world until you go to these like plot point areas, and then they build on what happened. But since I had the initial push of I need to continue, here's a little bit of lore to just hook you, that made a big difference to me, and I wish this game had that at the beginning. And that is my better rap.
Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. You really don't get really anything from this game for a while. Shit, I gotta get over there. I gotta figure out how to get there. There. Damn it. Think I have to go around. Yep, I gotta go around. Okay. So yeah, they really don't give you much in the beginning. And it's, I guess they kind of did that intentionally for whatever reason Team Cherry wanted to. It's very, you show up in this place, you don't really know anything, your character doesn't talk for some reason, and the game itself was more, the game itself was more meant to be a exploration of a unknown world, which I think is what the main draw to this was just kind of pick up the controller and go and see what happens. Oh god.
Yeah. Sen was asking if you could turn up the game sound a little bit, specifically the music.
Oh, yeah. I turned it down just for that reason. Audio. Music volume. Turn it up to 7. How does that sound?
I think it sounds good.
Getting that nice bass and cello
Yeah.
going.
Yes, as long as the intent was not to drown us out, which I mean.
Yeah, no,
ouch.
that's fine if that's what you want. You can just
Yeah,
let
I
us
mean,
know.
the music
I'll
is great.
Stop talking, and then we can just listen to this beautiful soundtrack from Christopher Larkin.
Yeah.
Okay, these fade. So, the next area we're going to is haha. These little fun friends. Oh man.
Okay, that's acceptable then. I accept that.
Yeah, no. This game, the ambiance in this game is incredible.
Yeah. I love these little mushroom guys. I said that last time too.
Yeah, oh, they're so great. Okay, I think this is the way. Nope. Nope, I lied. Oh, I gotta go up more. Okay. So yeah, right now we're just making our way over to the area I think I have to go in. You would think I've beaten this game twice, but every time I've played this game, I seem to forget pretty much everything other than the story.
I mean, it's only been a week.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I gotta go up and around. Like, the design for the main character and many of the enemies was from a Flash game, a Team Cherry game, but didn't go anywhere, so they reused the knight because it's a great design. I actually did know that. I did see someone play the original version of this game. Get these guys again. I did know that. So yeah, this character was originally from a Flash game that Team Cherry made, and then kept the design because it's really
Yeah,
cute.
I mean, why would you get rid of it? And I love this guy. It's so good.
2020 mood.
Which we can leave behind us.
Yes,
we're
we
done with that
can.
year.
We are done with that shit. Thank God. Okay. This way I go. Oh, yes. This way. Okay. So that's why I was confused, because this goes to a different area that I wasn't expected to go to.
Sen said, what's the votes for the name so far? I like Fun Guy. Are we talking about the mushrooms, or are we trying to name them?
I like Fun Guy. Because it's a pun. Did you get it, Josh? Did you get the pun?
Yes.
Yes, because he's a party dude. He's fun.
Yes, he's a fun
guy.
Fun guy. Oh, like a fun. What if his name is Gus?
Oh! I fell on it. Gus the fun guy?
Gus.
Fun
Yeah.
Gus. He could be Gus.
Ah, yeah, Gus the fun guy.
Gus the fun guy. Fun Gus the fun
Kit-
guy.
Kit's here. Oh my gosh, it's George and Berkey.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I died. Well, now you're gonna get to see what happens when you die.
Oh, you died once.
I did die. So now I go back to the last bench, and now you notice that the soul area is cracked. So now
I did notice that when I was playing as well.
yeah, when you die, the soul area of the soul, I guess it's like the soul meter, it cracks and it can't fill up completely. So you're basically at half soul, or I think 2/3 soul, until you get to where you know. And I gotta work my way back to where I was.
Gotcha.
Really
I will say,
like
John,
that.
I think bumping the music up 2 was a little much. If we can just
Okay.
knock it down.
I'll knock that down once. Bring it down 6. Is that better?
I think so. Yeah, I think that works.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank you everyone for hopping into this.
Yeah,
Lucky
it
with
means a
Bucky
lot to
stream.
me. I love this game so
Yeah.
much. I'm so happy to share it with people because it's so good. Okay, go this way. I hate these guys because those little green things that explode, they do 2 damage instead of 1. So that's why I died. That's why I died so quickly. The wrong way again. Shoop-a-doop-boo.
Yeah, I know this is a big favorite of John's because whenever John really, really likes a game, he says he loves something about it many times.
Mhm.
And with this game, almost every sentence had love in it. Like, I love this. I love that. I'm like, oh, John really likes
Very
this game.
passionate about the things I like.
Yes, you are, and that's great.
People should be passionate about things. I think at least you should be passionate and share the things you love with people.
I agree. I found I'm not as passionate about stuff as other people tend to be, and that's okay. I really like things, or I like things. I think I was chastised so much about liking everything when I was younger that it ruined my ability to really like things.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, you remember those days. Like, I liked every movie.
So now you can hear the
And-
music changed.
Oh, there you go.
So this is the room I died in. So when you're in the room you died in, you get this music. And you also get the shade.
Hello, Shade.
This is your shade. So you fight the shade. And now I get my soul beater back, and I'm good. I can continue.
Cool. And you get all the stuff that you dropped, right? Like
Yes,
Dark
I
Souls.
get all my money back.
And if you
No,
died again,
If I would have
Would
died again, I
you-
would have lost all the money that I had.
yeah.
Go. Okay. I believe that way is the City of Tears, so I'm going to go this way. Oh! I believe I gotta fight something here. Oh.
Oh.
A friend! Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Yeah, you can voice this person.
ฟรีเดนอะไรอ่ะ
This is Cloth. She's great.
Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, eh? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sword, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat.
There you go. So now we know that there's a tribe deeper down. And Josh, I don't know if you knew this, but as you can see from this image here, Team Cherry is the original, the people who invented Among Us.
Oh, shit. I did... Oh. Yeah, I never put that together. I heard the Team Cherry. I'm like, that sounds familiar.
Also, everything I just said is a complete lie. It just looks like the
Oh.
Among Us people.
Oh, I trusted you.
Yeah, no, it's just funny that it looks like that.
Oh.
Can't get there.
I was about to say, like, I didn't think so, but I mean, sure, that's cool.
Yeah, no, they did not. But there's just that image is just silly. They're supposed to resemble houses.
Well, that's very Among Us of you,
Hey, I am the
imposter.
Bucky is sus. Boing.
Screw me for trusting my friend. Don't trust your friends, folks. That's a lie. You should trust your friends.
Yeah. If you don't trust your friends, that's the problem. Where am I? Oh, shortcut. Unlocking shortcuts.
As a heads up, John, every so often your audio gets a little garbled, and it's coming across on stream as well. I'm not sure
is it?
why. Yeah,
Garbled? I don't like
garbled.
that.
I don't know
Is it
why.
because I'm facing away from the microphone?
Maybe.
We'll move it a bit. Oh, I should pay attention to what I'm doing.
You have to move away from the mic to breathe.
I gotta move away from the mic so I can breathe. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Little person down here. Oh!
Don't die again.
Trying not to.
Be careful.
Whoosh. Got all the geo. Get myself up.
There's one downfall to Arctic's voice, is it mutes a lot of my sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
So I do a lot less sound effects when it's on. But it also removes my fan. So, plus and minus.
Oh, there goes Hornet. Bye, Hornet.
Nope. Goodbye. Now, here's the real strategy. Well, not strategy, but possible issue is I don't remember a lot of the voices that I used. So a lot of these voices are going to be inconsistent.
Haha. Whoop. Explosive. Okay. I can also hit this guy to get my soul back. Back to full soul.
Nice.
I should heal myself up. Okay. So that way is a city. I'm not going to go that way yet. I'm going to go this way.
Okay.
Towards the tribe.
I realized what you said. Like, if you take it out of context, you just sound like a nutcase. Which is, oh, if I hit this guy, I get my soul back.
I get my soul back! There we go. Getting all that geo, because I'm going to need all of it. Oh. No, thank you. Please go away.
Thank you, Sen. I will remember that. Yes, I remember my Sly voice. He was kind of cute.
Oh, yeah, Sly. Love Sly.
And then there was a Crawley tunnel guy who I think I used a southern accent. No, he was Sebastian.
Yes.
Ben Schwartz. I don't know what award it was, but I saw Middleditch and Schwartz got like highest comedy of the year or something, which
really
is well deserved. Josh will remember this. I mean, I say I'll remember this. We'll see. Oh, I love those guys.
There we go.
You're going to take this as a massive compliment here, John, with your camera and the way that the lights are and stuff. You have a very big Markiplier vibe going.
I don't have the voice, though, unfortunately.
Well, I know, except for the voice.
He's a good looking dude.
Mark's voice is very hard to just have naturally.
It is incredibly soothing, though. You got that, like, just deep, resonant voice.
I always know when you're listening to Mark or watching Mark.
His voice carries.
Because we can hear it from our bedroom.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, for people who've never been to the apartment, that's across the entire apartment. Yeah. So you got the living room, you got like the kitchen, dining room, and then you have Bucky's room, and then it's around a wall. So it can carry all the way down the hall into our room.
Yeah.
Because his voice is just deep and resonant. Actually, the only person who would have context for that is Lilith. Probably.
That's true. That's true. She's the only one that's been here.
Yeah.
Okay. Unlock that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back when we had a nice 12-hour or so drive to Indianapolis for Gen Con.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. That was fun.
That was fun.
Okay, I'm supposed to go the other way. Oh, no, I gotta go down more?
Kit said Mark could read me the phone book.
Oh, that's fucking true. Dude's voice is just so... Ah!
What timing?
Not my voice, though.
This is so soothing. Kid said, I want to go back to Gen Con. Yeah, man, I mean, I haven't seen you since Gen Con from 3 years ago?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you in Polish, towering over me.
Right, these guys are actually somewhat hard to fight, because they are challenging.
And saying, yes, we are old. That's okay.
So yes, now we
Glad we don't use phone books anymore, though. There's so much paper.
Now we are with the Mantis Tribe.
Why do they call it that?
No idea. Huh!
That lack of sound after you get hit is jarring.
Yeah, it is.
only almost 30. Well, let us know when your birthday is, and we'll tell you happy birthday for when you're 30, and then welcome you to the 30s.
Damn right. There we go. Got that guy. Ooh. The Mantis Tribe is a little tough to fight, and their attack patterns are kind of weird to get used to. It's been a while. Ooh, tablet. Oh yeah, your old man voice.
Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws.
Yep. It's the Mantises.
Oh, 21 this month. That's awesome, Sen. Happy early birthday.
Happy early Ow. Happy early birthday! As I get hit. Okay.
Oh, I had to make sure. So before this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat some dinner. Morgan and I are gonna watch some Yogscast Among Us, and then I'm gonna, I forgot the order I said already. Shower, and then I'll get ready for the stream, whatever. And then Gav called, so I wanted to FaceTime the kid, and I was in a rush. I needed to make sure that I took a shower, and then in the middle of doing so, I realized I'm not gonna be on camera, so it didn't really matter anyway. But I feel refreshed.
Okay. Ah, yes, there is going to be a...
Yes, and it's funny you say that. And for YouTube later, since it's insane to me that I started chatting to you guys when I was 18. Because when you said that you were 20, my brain didn't know what to do with that information, because I'm like, you're in high school. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? You've been
20.
talking about high school.
Oh, 18, yes.
And then now you're 20, and time has passed.
How does time
And
work?
I did not register that.
I don't know how time works anymore.
Yeah, you ready for your
there we
shock
go.
here, John?
Oh, thank
In
God.
the next 2 or 3 weeks, we would have been doing the podcast for 4 years.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was early 2017 we started. Tube of Annihilation was 3.5 years ago.
Oh my god. Oh! You! I gotta go save you. Must save! I don't think I can get to her yet. How do I get to her? I gotta go find her.
She seems concerned and worried.
She is. You also notice there's something floating around her head.
I do see that.
Important.
It's the same color as people's eyes.
It is. Okay, I think I gotta go around. Oh, I think I gotta go that way. Maybe I gotta go back up. Let's find out.
Oh, graduate at 19. Okay. Because it didn't feel like that time frame, so I feel a bit better now about like where my time was in my head. Gotcha. Kintara's had to give it up. She has the high ground.
No, that's a friend. We're not gonna fight.
So
her
was
and then be
Obi-Wan, John. Obi-Wan and Anakin were friends. They were like brothers to each other.
I trusted you. You were the chosen one. Something about sand. That was what he said. He brought that up, right? That was the safe scene, right?
You were my brother, Anakin. I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Of course, it gets everywhere. Yeah, that was when he was laying in fucking sand when he had his arm chopped off.
I hate you.
Oh, oops.
And sand.
And sand. You're like sand to me.
Japorsnipit.
And then Jar Jar showed up, and everyone was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I remember a Star War. I hate lava. It burns everything. It gets in your skin. Ugh, the worst. Yeah.
God, what a tension breaker that would be.
Oh,
I have
okay,
the high
here's
ground.
the-
Don't try it. I can think of a substitute who could have took Anakin's place in the lava.
Yeah, you got that right.
It names with Barbar. No one would have been upset.
Nope, not at all.
Jar Jar even would have been like, I get it.
Okay. Take that. Is it this way? Nope. Trying to see if I can get up there. I can't. Come on over here. Come on. Let me fight you and kill you. There we go. That's where I gotta get. I gotta unlock the thing first, which is down here.
Speaking of, this may be Mandalorian spoilers for the next 15 seconds. So if you don't want spoilers, take off your headset now. I found out that Luke shows up in The Mandalorian. I saw a scene. It's compared to Rogue One, and it looks awesome.
Oh, cool.
And now I want to watch The Mandalorian. I had no interest. Now I do. End of spoilers.
You didn't get that far in The Mandalorian.
No, I only got about 4 or 5 episodes in, and I wasn't feeling the tone.
Mm-hmm.
This will be no spoilers now. So, no spoilers, just speaking about tone. It felt like Star Wars, but at the same time, it felt like a TV show, and that difference changed it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pause right now so we can talk about this.
Taking the Mantis Claw. Press A while sliding against a wall to jump again. Jump from wall to wall to reach new areas.
Yep. So this is a very helpful item because now I can wall climb.
Yeah.
Love wall climbs.
So yeah, the Mandalorian, like there was stuff that pulled me in, and stuff that I could not care about, and I don't know what it was. I know Boba Fett was a big thing for fans. Boba Fett didn't do a lot for me, so the Mandalorian as a concept was not, it didn't do much for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
But seeing that some other characters have shown up, ones I'm not also like big into because I didn't get very far in Rebels or the Clone Wars series or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I just need to give it another shot.
This is gonna be hard.
And we'll see how it goes. But it was the feel of the show. Something felt off, and I couldn't place it.
I want the Geo. I'm greedy. I want the Geo.
I muted Josh because his mother came in, so the amount of time she asked me to empty and restack the dishes was the amount of time the spoilers was happening. So good timing. Good.
Great.
I hate spoilers, so I will try my best at all times to get ahead of that. And Clone Wars was my childhood. So for me, oh hey Dragon's Fang.
Hi.
Kit said, Heroic Jawline says, as a Star Wars fan, haven't watched a single episode. Kit said, I'm watching Rebels and Clone Wars before starting season 2 of Mandalorian. And Sen said, Clone Wars was my childhood. So for me, I don't know why I didn't watch Clone Wars. I think it was back on Cartoon Network, and they were like the 5-minute episodes and stuff, or 15-minute episodes, wherever they were. I think they were just on at a time that I could never watch it. So I fell so far behind on Star Wars TV content that I just never caught up. And after episode 8, my desire to watch anything Star Wars or to do anything Star Wars dropped tremendously.
Yeah,
and I hate that. Because some people said, oh, it ruined the entire thing of Star Wars for me. And it didn't. Like, each individual movie and each individual game and bit of content is its own thing, and it's okay for something to be good and something to be bad, and the bad thing doesn't have to ruin the good thing. But for whatever reason, watching episode 8 and episode 9 dwindled my desire to continue stuff in the Star Wars universe. So it's been more of a push for me to actually like take in that content to begin with. Nice dash.
I specifically left this area to go get Soul, and then I'm the worst.
Sen, it's part of a TV package. I grew up with that package. Basically anything that wasn't like premium shows, my parents had. So I didn't have like HBO or Showtime or Starz or anything like that. But Cartoon Network I grew up on. Toonami, man. Good stuff.
So now you can see that there's this giant pit here.
Yes.
We're about to go fight a fairly difficult boss.
Cool.
This is also an optional boss. You technically don't have to fight this boss, but I really like this boss, so I'm gonna go here and do it.
Like Josh is talking about Star Wars way too much. I'm gonna go do this optional boss that's very difficult just to stop Star Wars. I see. I understand you.
That's not what I'm saying at all. God, why did I just go in a circle? There's also a lot of spikes here. Ah! There we go.
I
Everything
think
is
Clone
planned.
Wars was at least 2010. I thought it was earlier than that. I mean, I can easily look it up. It's an age of internet.
That is true. You can do
But
that.
I'll have you guys do that because we're doing the stream.
There.
'Cause I think Clone Wars on when we were in school?
Maybe?
I know
think
I
it
was
was.
working at the time, and that's why I couldn't watch it because it wasn't working. But I've been working since I was 14, so it's been a long time. 2008 to 2014. So I was in college at the time. That's why I had no time in college. Yeah, I've always heard great things about it. I just never really watched it.
Yeah.
I think also some of the
Oh.
animation style to me didn't get me. Toonami was the hero to 90s anime kids.
That's
I
true.
love Toonami.
Same.
I got introduced to so many shows from that, whether it was Outlaw Star
Yu Yu
or
Hakusho.
DBZ, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, so many shows. Samurai Champloo was on there too, right? That's how I
It
started
was.
watching that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, heavily edited.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It was on there.
There's a lot of things in there that they couldn't put in.
Yep. Afro Samurai was on there too, right?
Yeah, it was for a bit. Okay, get that one. Go down here. This one. I think there's 6. I want the Geos.
So is the boss the walls?
No.
I was about to say
Good
you're killing
guess.
it.
We are in the Mantis, whatever the hell it's called. So I bet you can guess what the boss is gonna be.
Yep, that rhinoceros beetle.
Yep, that's exactly what it's gonna be.
Yep.
Tyrannosaurus beetle.
I'm good at foreshadowing. Kintaro, Toonami was so formative to my childhood. Cowboy Bebop changed my world. I wish I watched Cowboy Bebop earlier, but I'm glad I've watched it now. Hiro says, "Hey, Hiro." Inuyasha was another big one.
That's
Inuyasha
true.
I never got
Inuyasha was on
into
there.
due to the sheer scale of how many episodes there are.
There was a lot. There was also
There was a
Tenchi
lot.
Muyo,
Yup.
that was on there for a
There's a
while.
Tenchi Universe.
the whole Tenchi universe. Yep.
All of the Tenchi stuff. Kit said Samurai Jack was mine. I watched quite a bit of Samurai Jack. I enjoyed
That's
that.
a good one. Okay, I think. Yep, this is it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll stop the. I know, John, this is gonna be hard for you, but we're gonna stop the anime talk while you do this.
Okay. Well,
That way
you're
you
about
can
to
talk
see
about
a
the boss
like.
and its
This is
mechanics.
definitely going to be an anime fight. I can tell you that much.
Nice.
So yes, I can challenge them.
Ah. So
There's
I
also
noticed there
something-
are 3 of them.
Yes, there are 3 of them. You notice something else?
That they have the same kind of look as you.
No, something in the background.
That they have masks on pikes.
No, there is a broken throne right here.
Oh.
So there was
Is that
once-
yours?
No, there seemingly at
Damn.
one point was 4 of them. But yeah, they don't let
Well,
me
it seems
pass.
highly not symmetrical given the chair heights.
This is the Mantis Lords. And we fight them. And they bow. Oh, no, I'm gonna fight this guy first.
Oh, someone said they were looking forward to the Lords. Now I know what you mean. Oh, these guys are cool. I love their animations.
Yeah. Ah, shit. I messed up.
I need to watch the Twitch stream because I think I have a little bit of lag here. Because to me, the mantises have a slight frame rate difference
Oh.
because of how fast they are. And one, it doesn't look like that's the case, but that would be very cool if it had a slight frame rate difference, like in Into the Spider-Verse. I can see why this fight would be difficult. It is hard to see where they're coming from because they just show up.
Not just that.
I have a feeling that there's... we haven't seen their final form yet, speaking of anime. I love how large this person's lance is, and you got this little tiny nail shit. Sen said, don't they look a bit like Hornet? Yeah, they do. And a lot of that fighting style seems similar.
That's part 1. Now we gotta fight 2 of them at the same time.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's clever. Wreck shit, John. So part of me is like, oh, maybe I should talk, so that way the audience has something to, hear or whatever.
You can say all you want. I am in focus mode right now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm focusing too. I want to see this happen, and I want to see you not die.
I appreciate that. Oh, get it.
Ooh. You know one thing I'm really glad about? I'm not doing this fight. It's John doing it. Wreck house, John. Remember, don't die.
I'm trying.
These are really smooth, telegraphed attacks. It just gives you just the right amount of time.
Oh, damn it.
Oh!
I tried to jump there.
Yep. Yeah, the lag on the healing is rough.
I gotta go the other way. Nope, that's it. Ah! So close.
Damn. Kit said, this reminds me of the Spectre Knight fight from Shovel Knight. That's exactly what I was just thinking about. Because of that big swirling attack.
Oh,
the way
yeah,
it kind of
yeah.
arcs to the left of the screen and then comes back to the right. Yeah.
We're
And this
going.
is amazing battle music, says Sen. And you have F's in chat from Heroic Jolene.
Thank you.
Right after
Take
Kintaro
care.
said, Bucky's got this.
Nope. No, I do not.
He said
I'll
this
get
was
the
close.
second one. I messed up a couple times there. Skip all these guys.
Well, you can always take comfort in the fact that you did better than I would have done.
Hey! Earl.
Oh!
Hey, bud. I don't remember what this guy sounded like.
I believe this guy kind of sounded like... No, he was the southern guy.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Hello again. I suppose you've already met with the tribe of this village, They seem a little distrustful of strangers, to put it lightly. They're not brutes, though, no. The sickness in the air that clouds the mind of the lesser beasts, they resist it. They retain their intellect and their honor, though also their lethal traditions. Now some words of advice, my friend. If you plan to challenge the lords of this tribe, your blunted nail may prove inadequate. There's a city nearby, the old capital of Hollow Nest. I've heard a nailsmith resides there. Seek the old bug out, and you may find progress that much easier.
Yeah, I could go to the nailsmith, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, it's cool what you said and all, but
I'm gonna make this game harder on myself. Thanks for your input, but I don't care. Now I can just go this way.
I just pictured if the little knight had like Link noises.
Huh?
Huh? Hit.
Oh, where'd you come from, you son of a bitch?
So now Bucky has to fight the rip-off Hornets and the Shade.
I'll fight the Shade first.
Oh, that's good. They don't
Yeah,
put it together.
I have to challenge
because you can challenge them.
Yeah, I challenge
Right,
them. I don't
right.
walk in. The game also makes sure that for boss fights, you get the Shade before you go into the boss fight.
Yes, I remember
Right now,
that.
the Shade, I can hear the Shade right now. It's up here somewhere. It's right there.
Oh, I love how the Mantis hugs the ceiling. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Go up here.
Or the Wasp, I guess, is not a Mantis.
Shade, why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be rude? Come on, come up here.
So if you get hit once by the Shade, it goes back?
No. I just moved out away from its area.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Can I hit through there? I can. Uh-huh. Cheap hits.
Oh, nice. What happens when a Shade kills you? You lose everything.
Yeah, you lose everything. You basically, you lose all the money that you acquired. So right now I have 1390 Geo. So if I die when I don't have my Shade collected, I'll lose all the money that I had previously. Okay.
Yeah, very similar to Dark Souls.
Take two.
Oh man, I hope you get this on your first shot. Yeah, it's funny, Kid, that you mentioned Shovel Knight with this fight. I mentioned it last time. I've been playing Shovel Knight with my kiddo, and he's really enjoying it. And hopefully I'll play it again with him when I have him this weekend. But even though it's a platformer, I really like it, the retro look to it. Although games don't need a retro look, but it did it really well. It was a nice tribute to that style and that look of games. And I really like the combat of it. It's very simple. But requires a lot of skill and a lot of practice to really get good at it. One of the easy to do, hard to master things, or rather easy to learn, hard to master. I do like that system.
Part
Nice. Kit said, "Yeah, I think it was well done. I'm not good at it, but watch Ken play it." Yeah, I mean, I didn't get too far in the game, but I really enjoyed what I played.
That
of it.
one always gets
solid.
me.
Might I recommend, because I'm not playing and I can offer my input, when they do the jump down, to just not hit them and worry about getting out of the way. Nice.
Yeah, that one always gets me.
Yeah, the one that keeps hitting you is the down. I would just ignore the down hits.
I just gotta move in the right direction.
It seems like you don't always know the right direction until a second later.
Yeah.
It's looking good. Heroic jawline. Don't make the Dark Souls mistake. Don't get greedy. Yeah, never ever get greedy in it. Sen says, do they hit each other? No.
No.
Yeah. No?
Nope. No.
Oh. Dude, stomped on you. Ugh.
It's alright. That's one down.
Nice.
Two down.
Nice. Now you gotta do three.
No, I bow to them because we are good people. No, I don't have to do all three. That's it.
Oh, good. Nice work, man.
Thank you.
First try and everything.
Yeah, first try. Totally first try. Now I can go over here. And you can see
You and
there's all these
Kintaro,
bugs here
boom,
that
first
do
try.
kill. Yep, first try. I nailed it. Oh. We're not going that way. Yep. We'll come back here
Okay.
later. We will. We'll get to deepness later. Let's go to the plot. Thank you, everybody. That was fun. Also, another fun thing now you'll see as soon as we get to some mantises. Now, they don't attack me. I have proven myself
Oh,
worthy
You've
of the
earned
mantises.
their respect.
I've earned their respect because I fought their lords. And I won.
Oh.
They are a tribe that proves themselves through combat. So now, they respect me. Because I won.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Kit Taro, welcome to Deep Nest. Get out.
Yeah, it's fuck Deep Nest. And now, the big guys, they bow to me. I can still hit them, but that's just rude. I wouldn't do that.
Sen said, and they don't say anything?
No, they
Wait,
don't
neither
say
do
anything.
you.
Nope, I don't say anything.
True.
Other people do. The mantises don't seem to say anything. They just prove themselves through fighting. You don't talk to them, really. I mean, they can speak because they wrote that sign, so I assume they have some semblance of speaking, but they just didn't speak to me. And now I can go this way as well. Thanks, man. I don't know if there's anything over here that I need. Ooh, there's a chest. So yes, there is.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need, except this.
What do I get? Oh, the Mark of Pride! Hell yes! That one's good.
What does that do?
We'll find out when I sit down. Oh! I didn't want to do that. I believe the Mark of Pride, it makes your nail bed? Oh, another thing.
Oh, another
What's
thing.
this one? Colonist seal. That is something I can sell later on. What's in here?
Okay.
Another chest.
Oh, wow.
Money!
Holy shit.
Give me that monies. Okay. Okay. So, that is
Okay, so.
rest. Awesome! Map updated.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
They can change out your marks and stuff, right?
Oh, yes. I can add the... what's the button? That's the button. One. The Mark of Pride greatly increases the range of the nail. There we go. That's what it does. Oh, I can't equip it. I need 3 for that. So I'm going to get rid of the Soul Catcher because I don't want it. I'm going to equip that. Because now, my nail is longer.
Nice.
I have more reach. Which is very, very helpful. Mark of Pride is usually one of the ones I keep on all the time.
I mean, it seems good.
Yeah.
Get that reach.
The good thing about it, though, the good thing about this game is that there's a lot of different loadouts that you can use for different scenarios. So it's really cool in that way, where it's like, oh, there's a boss that you can fight that like is like this specific charm would be helpful against it, so you can swap it out and use that one, which is helpful.
Yeah, that's good.
There's one that I'll probably get way, way later on in the game that I really like, and it's one that I always have on when I do a... Oh, that's a tree. We'll get to that later. Don't have the ability to do that yet. Oops. There's one that I will get way, way later on that will basically give me, like, shield on my health, more or less.
Yeah.
Which is very, very helpful for a thing that was added into the game after the fact that I believe Kentaro would know, because since he seems to have knowledge of the game, as the Path of Pain.
Yeah, he said you can equip extra charms beyond your limit for a cost.
Yes. Well, you can basically... I can do it next time I'm at a bench. But you can... I believe it's if you equip a charm that goes outside the range of what you can equip, you can overcharm yourself. If you do it 5 times, you can overcharm yourself, which means you can equip extra things, but you take double damage.
Oh.
So if you get hit with an attack that does 1 damage, you take 2. If you get hit with an attack that does 2 damage, you take 3.
Gotcha. But in turn, you can do more stuff.
Yes, in turn you get extra abilities. So it's a trade-off if you're good at this game. Don't get hit. So, not me.
Yeah, it's a nice way to also just give a extra challenge if you want it.
Yes, that's true. Where was...
Which I've been seeing as a main point of game design lately. So that way games are more accessible to different people, is to give it a base difficulty, and then give you ways to increase the challenge in case you want the challenge,
Right.
but allow it to still be accessible to people in general.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I wanted to try and find that person that I couldn't find before, and I don't remember where they were. Were they up more?
That being said, I am perfectly okay with games being hard. I mean, that's what we grew up on. That's fine. And games can be a challenge.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with the fact that Dark Souls is super hard. It's not for me. I've tried it. I've played it. I'm not great at it. But for people who want to challenge a game, they can pick that one and do something that really is to their interest.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There she
There's
is.
always other games to try and play.
How do I get over there?
As an example, like this one didn't really do it for me, but Shovel Knight did. And that's fine. Arguably, this is probably not that arguably. This is way harder than Shovel Knight.
I will say, as someone who has played both games, yes, this is incredible. This is way more difficult than...
Kintaro said, love the accessibility options in Celeste. Control also is really helpful in...
Oh my god,
accessibility
Celeste. I
options, too.
love Celeste. Celeste is so good.
I haven't played Celeste yet, but I did watch a Game Maker's Toolkit about it. And they had a very interesting thing with the movement and the code. The code actually helps you by working with a little margin of error in player input. So if you do a command and you're slightly off, it'll still accept it as being correct.
That's cool.
Yeah, I highly recommend Game Maker's Toolkit's channel. I don't know him personally. I've only seen the stuff on YouTube, but every video I've watched of it is a really insightful look into different game mechanics, games in general, different thoughts around genres and such. Thoroughly recommend it. It's GMTK or Game Maker's Toolkit. And the guy has a soothing as hell voice.
Oh, love that. Love a good soothing voice.
Yeah. Very soothing, British, calm voice.
I think there's another way in here I can go, potentially? Maybe? No?
And John has been trying to get me to play Control for a while now, and I haven't because it
man.
was on the winter sale.
Control
I've
is
seen a
so
little
good.
bit of the gameplay for it. And to go back to what I was saying, I'm plenty okay with accessibility options because some people require those accessibility options to be able to play games. I'm also okay with just, difficulty being hard for some games. It's more so like, I guess, when accessibility makes it so you can play a game, such as like colorblind mode or subtitles, which sometimes are great for everybody.
Subtitles are great for me. I'm deaf.
Yeah. One of the best, I think, implementations of accessibility something that includes accessibility options that can help you still play the game and still deal with difficulty was in Hades.
Oh,
Because
yeah, definitely.
all three of us in the apartment, that's Morgan, Bucky, and me, all played Hades. And Morgan used what's called God mode in it. And normally when you play God mode, or to
love
me it's
God
like
mode.
IDDQD of the old days of Doom, you don't get hit at all. You don't get hurt, whatever. You go through completely. But God mode in Hades works in the way that when you put it on, you get a little bit of a damage resistance. And then the more you die, the higher the damage resistance goes to a cap of, I believe, 80% damage resistance. So if you really have a hard time with the game, it allows you to still play. It still gives you a challenge. The enemies haven't changed at all, but it allows you to take more damage and more hits in case you're not all about the super spammy click or quick twitchy movements.
I'm all about this.
It did it really well, and it scales with you as a player to find your perfect point. Great.
Yeah, I really love that. My girlfriend got Hades as a gift from a friend, and she was playing it. She's like, "This game is impossible," and I'm like, "Have you turned on God mode?" And she was like, "There's God mode." I was like, "Yes, there is."
Yeah.
That's a fair effect.
Kintaro says Game Maker's Toolkit is also really good for folks into TTRPG design as well. There's a lot of overlap in design theory. Absolutely correct. Yeah, I mean, his channel is just great for everything. There's a big back catalog of different videos to watch. So, again, thoroughly recommend their channel. Kintaro says, the other good thing about accessibility options, aside from just making the game easier, is sometimes I just am done with the game and want to just get to the end. Yeah, I get that. Like throwing on story mode, so that way you don't need to worry about combat and stuff. I used to play games on normal all the time. I would never play it on easy. And then when I started seeing achievements out for difficulty, I started playing games on hard mode, which caused me to learn the game on a faster scale. and I would ultimately be better at the game because the game was harder. Some games that didn't work because they're too goddamn hard. But then I've been noticing that people are removing the difficulty achievements, probably due to accessibility. So what I started to do is no longer really a thing, and now I just play games to play games. I also didn't really care about trophies so much, so I don't know why I did it to begin with.
That's true. I never really cared about trophies. There's a lot of achievements you can get for this game that I just never really bothered with. One of them is... Oh, I should probably focus on this part because this is a lot of tight movement.
All right, as you do this, Raft has a couple of achievements as well, but I found them very useful for finding things I may have missed in the game, because the achievement is for like when you do something fun or cool or maybe hidden. So I found that as a nice way to go, oh, there's this in the game, let me go and try and find that, rather than, oh, let me get this because I want to get all the achievements.
Yes.
You were saying.
There's achievement in this game. Actually, I could probably pull them up. Is it Shift Tab? There we go. I don't know it. No, they can't see it. But I can pull up the achievement.
Oh, your audio just went to shit when you did that.
Oh, well, get rid of that. Is that okay?
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, cool. Never mind. I'll look it up later. But there's one, I think it's you have to beat the game in under 5 hours or something like that.
Let me see.
Anyway, we have a new friend.
Achieve 100% game completion and finish the game in under 20 hours.
Yes. There's that one, and I think there's another one that's under 5 hours. Anyway, we have a new friend. This is... Oh, please, don't leave me behind. You forgot about me. I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Oh, who are you? Your face. You're so... I'm sorry. I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came here to rescue me. Greta? The girl that everyone just ignores? Sorry, when I look at your face, I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry. Thank you. I'd better go. Back to town. I'd better get home.
Sen says she sounds like moaning Myrtle.
She kind of does.
I kind of get that.
Yeah. She, That's Bretta. She's, very nice. And she also is now in love with us. I'm not even
There's a joke there about you carrying a long nail, but I'm just gonna leave that.
Josh, this is a family-friendly stream.
You called it Get Lucky with Bucky, John. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, now that that's done, that was a bit of bother me. We are going to go to the plus. I gotta get back up and around this way.
I do like the fact that this was a very dangerous area, and now it is really not.
Yeah, now everything's cool. It's just that
the fact that the world
thing...
changes because of a thing you did is great.
Love it. That's one of my favorite aspects of this game, is as you do things, like, things around you change, and not only that, like, stuff happened in this place, and by using your eyes, you can kind of piece together certain aspects of things. Like, just that in that little bit with the mantises, you saw that there was 4 thrones and one was broken. That will tie into something later on, potentially. Oh,
that's one thing I really enjoyed about Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Was there was so much lore not explained, but visually you see, like, oh, something is up.
Like, if you are interested to go watch Mossbag's lore video, you will blatantly see that, like, 90% of the lore he talks about is not about this game. It's about things that happened before the game starts.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you need a world to build on.
Yeah. So the developers definitely... Okay, so now we're going to go to the city. The developers definitely were like, we're going to have an event happen, and then this character will show up after everything happens, and they are now dealing with the ramifications of that thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've had our fair share of trying to do that. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way.
Hallowness heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in his glory.
What was I saying? I mean, we've had our fair
World building.
share of world building as well. Some stuff that never came to fruition.
Mhm.
We spent a lot of time just going like, okay, how is this world created? Who are the gods? What do they do? How many gods are there? Why are they mad at each other? Why don't they exist anymore? Like, there's so many questions to ask, and sometimes it can be really overwhelming,
Mhm.
and it's easier to start with some small details first. But when a game or a story does it right, you really feel it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mossbag is an internet treasure, says Kintara.
He really is. He really is.
Kit says, okay, my cat is bugging me to play. Gotta head out. Bye, friends. Bye, Kit. Bye, friendos.
Bye.
Sorry, I'm gonna correctly quote you.
Cuddle
Bye,
the cat.
Kit.
Yes, cuddle the cat.
And Sen
Okay.
says, I horrified Joe when playing Breath of the Wild because I only had 4 hearts and only relied on potions and food. Christ, Sen. Why? Why? I mean, Gav did the same thing, but why?
So, nice little thing here. We have a statue of the False Knight in the armor. And that's
That's
kind
a
of the
cool-looking
signifier
statue.
that you have to beat that boss first in order to get in here. Because you need the city crest.
What did that thing say?
Oh, it just said to insert the city crest.
Ah.
Oh.
With Breath of the Wild, I've seen the start of that game so many times.
Oh my god, Gav.
Because okay, so a lot of kids, they love watching the same video or like the same movie or whatever consistently, right?
Yeah,
or
they
listen
do.
to the same song all the time. I never had to deal with that. Gav is very weird with movies. TV shows, he doesn't watch them a lot more than once. He's very like me in that way. But when it comes to games,
Forgot about
he
that.
will start a game over consistently. And I think it's because he knows how it works and he gets a little bit better at it. He has started Breath of the Wild, I think, 8 times, 7 times. I just can't anymore. It's just too much.
Yeah, I've seen you get and your frustration dealing with Gav and his urge to
Minecraft,
constantly
too.
start over all the time. Every time he plays Minecraft with someone else, he wants to start over in a new world.
Yeah. And my main point with Minecraft in particular, I'm like, you don't need to start over because you forgot the controls. If you want to start over and we can just keep our progress, just build next door. And he doesn't want to do that. You're telling me you grow out of that? I will say for me, I never grew into it. I don't like repeating things. It's one thing I really can't stand. I've seen movies the same time. I've seen movies more than once. But I'd never really have something on repeat. The only thing maybe would be music.
I like how you're having this conversation while I play this game for the 3rd time.
The 3rd time. I mean, John can talk to this. I don't finish a lot of games, and the amount of games I've completed twice, I believe, is 0. Because I just can't do the same thing over and over. I also can't reread books. It's something I just can't do.
Gonna sit here and enjoy this lovely view for a second of the rain falling.
Yeah.
And you also notice it's raining underground.
It is. You must be below a river or something.
Yeah,
Or it's
most
raining.
likely.
Sen says my stepdad's the same. It's weird. Yeah, it's also a part of my job too. So I'll go into my job in a second after I read Kintara's thing. Sen says it's so beautiful, and Kintara says love this place. It inspired a part of my podcast campaign. Morgan recorded some stuff for me in that part of the podcast too. I've already got her and Drew's voice in that game so far. I think you asked me for a voice at some point too.
The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter. None shall leave.
I like how you just had that up and you're like, I'll wait. It's
So
okay.
I'll wait for the old man announcer voice to come back in a minute.
Yes. Shit, what was I talking about?
Doing things over again. Oh!
Do
Oh,
things over again.
the most beautiful scene.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk about my thing in a second.
No, I'm just gonna sit here for a while and enjoy this still. This is a great shot. Someone actually saved this image and like had their I guess recorded it and just saved it as their desktop background.
Understandably
Which is really
so.
cool.
It's,
It's
good
really
purpose.
nice and calming. You're just hanging in with your bud Coral. Anyway, continue what you were talking about.
Anyway, so with repeating things, like for this started with me ever since I was little, but with my job in particular, not so much these days, but when I was doing it in person, like when I work on Blue Bloods, by the time I'm done working on an episode, I've seen the episode at a minimum of 5 times through. Because I have to watch it when it's initially given to me, so that way I know that I did the edit correct. I need to watch it when it goes down to the first tape. I need to watch it when it goes down to the second tape. And then I need to watch it again when we're QCing it. And then there's a 5th time in there that I tend to watch it with the client. So I've seen a season of a show 5 times through by the time it's done with one season. So repetition is something I have to deal with in my job, and it's for a good reason. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? I don't know. So yeah, I have to deal with repeating myself all the time, but especially with books or series or games like Final Fantasy, for example, it takes so long that I'd rather be doing something new and giving myself new content to absorb than to watch or read or play something that I already know the ending to. I'd rather just do something else. That's just me, though. You know, I know other people are different. With Gav and kids in general, I think some part of that is just the comfort you get by doing something that you
It's a
understand
familiarity,
and
and a lot of kids learn
Exactly.
through repetition, really.
Yeah. And if you love a thing, if you really like a thing, why would you not do it again?
That's very true.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the nailsmith first. I don't know if I could do anything with the nailsmith yet.
I may be able to do repetition, like if it's been a long time in between viewings. Movies I never had a worry about with repeating because they're so short. I can finish in 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever, and be perfectly fine. I think that's one of the reasons I like movies, is you really get a complete story in a short amount of time. But with Morgan, she loves reading books over and over, but she reads at a speed that is not humanly possible.
Yeah. I read one book and I'm just like, okay, let me dedicate like the next 6 months to reading this one book. And now we got this.
And you give it to
nailsmith.
Morgan, and 2 days later, she goes, "That was a good book. I also read another one in that time."
I like this nailsmith's house because it looks like a very, very tired bug.
Oh, yeah. It's
And
yawning.
you go in and you meet this guy.
Oh, who's this guy?
This is the elephant beetle. I think this is an elephant beetle. It's the nailsmith.
Oh, this guy has your deep anime voice.
Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later, if you still breathe. Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with effort and skill. Even the broken blade. I realize I've gone from like deep like Antonio Banderas to Solid
To Spike
Snake.
Seagal?
Or yeah, to Spike or to Solid Snake. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. I'll make the blade far more deadly. Yes, I will pay 250 GO to strengthen the nail.
Yeah, I heard the little tiny bit of voiceover that the character had. I'm like, yep, I know which voice you need for this.
As you wish. I'll get to work then. Hurry up! Hurry up! Get you!
Nice.
There we go. Reforging's complete. I forged your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. Thanks, bud. Bye.
I love that dude's beard.
He's so
It's
good.
a dwarf bug. It's so
Yeah,
good.
He's great. Oh. I don't know. I think this water I can actually go into. Yep, I can. I can swim in this water.
So you need to come back for that blade? I'm sorry, I missed that. I was
Nope, he just strengthened it.
enraptured.
So now,
Oh, nice.
those died in one hit. And those died too. So now my blade is stronger.
Oh, that's the person they wanted you to go to before you burst.
Yep, I would have been able to
yeah,
fight
gotcha.
the Mantis Lords and not have to do as much damage. Ow.
Gotcha. Sun says.
I do believe
I-
something over here. Oh, I can't get to it yet. Never mind. Continue.
Sen says, I repeat stuff partly because I missed clues, partly because there's additional content that I didn't consume in chronology. And then there's just, that moment when you come across something that you truly love, when it hits you and you just have to breathe and sit there gasping, oh my god, I love being able to recapture that moment.
Mhm.
I mean, completely fair. And I know that's why a lot of people do the repetition there.
It's one of the reasons I play
I've
this
always
game
said
again.
getting clues and going back, I mean, I completely understand that. I've always said, and maybe one day we'll get there, that I wish there was a way that after you watch something, you can cleanse your brain and
do
just
it
watch it
again.
again
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah, you won't get that first time experience ever again, which sucks.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
One bit of media that I repeated consistently because I always call something else new, actually 2 bits, was Pulp Fiction. Every time I watch it, I see something else, and Donnie Darko.
Yes, Donnie Darko I had to watch a couple times.
Yeah.
But even a game like
also,
this...
I'm with Morgan. Sorry,
go ahead,
Sen says,
go ahead.
also I'm with Morgan. When I was a kid, I brought 8 books to school just in case I finished 3. Jesus.
Wow.
Power to you. I am not that fast of a reader.
Nope, me neither. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, like, one of the reasons that this game you would want to play over again is because there's a lot of times things you'll just straight up miss. And, like, lore-wise, it's so vague with a lot of things that you kind of have to, like, just sit and explore and wander to figure things out.
Yeah. Sen, I think someone who shares your desire for reading and then also just had like a lonely childhood, and she spoke about this a lot, was Amanda from Spirits. A lot of the reason she doesn't know a lot of the pop culture references that Julia talks about, and she's learning through Julia, is she grew up with just books and not really TV shows or movies or whatever, and like a lot of things that she can remember from her past she found in between pages, and that can be really formative for somebody. Morgan was like that too. She had a lot of time spent in between the front and back cover of a book, and same with her mom and stuff. I know a lot of people always had that. I didn't get into reading as much because I was always into movies and games, and that was my ability to jump into stories.
Yep. Gaming has always been my outlet for creativity. I've never been much of a reader. I only really started reading a lot of things because of Drew. When I would hang out with Drew at work, he would introduce me to a lot of books.
Oh, Drew reads a lot. Yeah,
he's a font of random knowledge and books, fantasy books in particular. I know this isn't the way I'm supposed to go. No, you know what? I'm not going to go this way first.
Kintaro says, every time I watch The Big Lebowski, I catch something new. That's something I've only watched once, and I know I need to give it more of a watch. I mentioned at Best Buy, the old guitarist from our metal band. I was talking to him at Best Buy because we worked there together, and he was like, oh, The Big Lebowski, whatever. I'm like, I've never seen it. And he's like, I'll be right back. And he went to the movie section, picked up the DVD, bought it for me, and then gave it to me. And he says, you need to go home and watch this now. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, you just put money on it, so I guess I have to. And I watched it, I'm like, oh, wow, okay, I understand.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. And Sen said, I listened to Join the Party, I remember that. Yeah. Amanda from Spirits, for people who don't know, is also from Join the Party.
Oh, I guess he's
which is an actual play podcast.
Interesting. Sometimes that guy's actually downstairs. When you
have we seen this guy yet?
We have not. This is a new guy. He's a relic seeker. Relic seeker Lem. He's a shopkeeper.
Oh, he's a relic seeker. So he like goes hunting for items and stuff.
He more sits here and waits for people to give him things.
I come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection's mine, and I won't be selling to grumpy little wanderers.
Jesus Christ.
Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some. I'll offer a fair trade for each.
Okay, so this guy can sell the little trinkets and things that I've been finding. I believe there's 4 different types of trinkets. There's the Wanderer's Journal. There's the... Oh, and he tells you a little information about each one.
And though they're common... Oh, sorry, misspoke. Though they're common finds about the kingdom, I much enjoy the deciphering of their text.
It's basically looking at the Wanderer's Journal.
Morgan signed into Twitch just to say, I can hear you doing the prospector voice.
Read together, they paint a morbid tale. It seems fate was unkind to most who travel within Hollow Nest ruin.
Morgan heard it from an apartment away with headphones on.
Yep, that's how I feel all the time. A Hollow Nest seal, eh? Very interesting, this. Do you know of the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures of Hollow Nest, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Don't know why I'd say a word I don't know how to say. Both their names and appearance seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time. It'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities.
Morgan said, Annals of the Kingdom is a different story. That's Parliament.
Another Hollow Nest seal? Pass it over. Ah, I enjoy collecting their like, but there's little information to be gleaned of each. Mind you, they do keep a nice shine about them, and there's nothing wrong with appreciating something purely on aesthetic merits. Looks like you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any in good condition, bring them to me, and I'll give you a fat amount of G for them. Yeah.
Alright. So that's the shopkeep. We can go down and into City of Tears. It's a single keyhole. Can't go in there yet.
Oh, wait, go back. Go back. I need the voice.
Oh, right. Oh.
A mechanism with a simple keyhole.
There we go. Listen, man, I have fun with the voices. I'm trying to do them as much as I can get.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, the Prospector one is a really hard one for me.
Here we go. We get a cutscene.
I'll force myself through it. Cutscene. Ah! That's what the sign said, right?
Yes, it was just... This is important! That's why there's a cutscene!
This is important. That looks familiar. That's why it looked familiar.
Yep. It's Hornet. Again, we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. I underestimated. Though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of 2 voids. It's no surprise, then, you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In doing so, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing the truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hollowness perpetuation. Seek the graven ash, and mark it, and the mark it would grant to one like you. Bye, Hornet!
Just whipping away.
Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the Black Vault far above. Through its sacrifice, Hollow Nest lasts eternal.
So this...
Sorry, Memorial to the Hollow Knight.
Yes. This is the Hollow Knight.
Oh, not you.
I am not the Hollow Knight. Black Egg Temple.
Huh. Josh has learned something.
Josh has learned something indeed.
The Hollow Knight kind of looks like Hornet.
A little bit. Then again, a lot
she's
of
like
the
a priest of the Hollow Knight. A priestess of the Hollow Knight, rather.
Hornet also kind of looks a little similar to you in some ways.
I mean, except for the fact that she's lanky and you're short and stubby, and
Yeah. I'm a little baby, okay?
Horns.
She's a grown.
A
She's a
little
little
baby,
grown.
mate.
She's a little grown up. Okay, she's just grown up. Okay. Wait, was there another place I could go? I think there was. I just didn't go that way. Yeah, I can go back that way. We'll fully go into the City of Tears. There's another. The next place I gotta go to is to the right of here, I believe. I think it's to the right and north.
Morgan said, yeah, they really managed to get a lot of depth and beauty out of a limited color palette. I do
Yeah.
love the monochromatic color palette.
Yeah. There's other areas that are more colorful than this one. This is just a very dark and dismal part of the game.
Yeah, I mean that's a great use of color to
Yeah.
accomplish a mood and setting.
Yeah. I feel like the idea of them using or making the knight that you're playing, have him have this big white spot on him, is to really contrast all the dark color that is basically everywhere else in this game.
Oh yeah, a light in the darkness. Yeah, it makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
I don't have.
I mean, it's a beautiful use
Oh,
of contrast for the HUD
there we go.
as well.
There we go. Oh yeah. It really stands out as opposed to everything else, which is very helpful for people seeing things, because that's what we have to do, is see things. Okay, we'll go around this way. Okay. So any guesses as to what you think is going on yet, or any ideas?
I'm gonna be honest, not really.
Yeah.
Like I've seen all these little elements, and I've been doing the silly voices, but at the same time, like my only thought process is there's something controlling people, similar to like a Borg or a ant colony kind of thing. Like there's maybe a toxin or a hormone or whatever the hell the word would be for
Parasite?
a creature. Not necessarily. Like a pheromone, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good. That's a
so they're
good
trying
one
to
for it.
control things to, take the land. But all of the main bugs, they don't want it to happen. I don't know. That's my only thought. The Hollow Knight, I have no idea what it's about.
We will find some information about that, I believe, soon, actually. Once I figure
That's
out
good.
where I'm going.
Now, did it say what the Hollow Knight was known for? Was it just like protecting Hollow Nest? Or was
Somehow,
Hollow Nest
for
like
some,
dedicated
basically,
to them?
all the statue said was, "Hi, Grub. Hi, Grub. You're so cute." The statue said that the Hollow Knight keeps Hollow Nest safe in some way.
Gotcha. So Hollow Nest existed first, and then the Hollow Knight protected it.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Wait. Nope. Oh God, no. I don't want to go here yet. Stop.
Too bad. Deal with it.
There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to go this way yet. This place is. Ugh. Don't want to go there yet.
I missed some chat stuff, so let me go.
Yeah,
back
no,
here.
catch up on that.
Since said, I'm more referring to the ambience on rainfall and music, but also the art. Yeah, I mean, all of it is working really well together. Sound design, being able to complement your visuals, is something that not everyone can really achieve, and
Oh yeah.
they do really well in this. Morgan said, music is pretty too. Listening for a quick second before I slap y'all back on mute and go back to editing out all the breathing TI does. Yep, we do a lot of it. That's why
do
we
a lot of
heavily
breathing.
edit our podcast. Morgan says, so listeners don't make the mistake of thinking you're human. And Morgan says, we can't let you guys know we breathe or make mouth noises
Yes.
like
yes.
humans.
Yes.
And
We are
Sen says,
robots.
I mean, Josh, the place is called Hollow Nest, and the guy is called the Hollow. I know.
Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far. Hell yeah, Eddie, bro!
Did you have enough money?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. I got about.
So the reason I was going to talk about, hold on, let me find the correct way to start this. One of the reasons I cut out breathing, especially like very noticeable breath sounds, is thanks to Mr. Christian Madera. For those who know TI from the beginning, you'll probably know the name Christian Madera because he's one of the co-creators of the Once a Future Nerd. Oh, sorry.
No, you can finish your thoughts first, and then we'll get into this guy.
Oh, okay. So the narrator in the Once in Future Nerd is a wood sprite, if I remember correctly the exact thing. And wood sprites are not supposed to breathe. So when I did the editing for the Once in Future Nerd, Christian made a very specific note of cutting every time Ian, who voiced the narrator, whenever he breathed. So I became very sensitive in my ears for breath noises. So when I started editing our podcast, whenever someone did like a big breath or something else, my immediate instinct was to clear it up by removing the sound. So that is why you'll hear a lot of breathing cut out of the episodes that I edit, and now Morgan, because I've messed with her now too, and Bucky as well, because of the Once a Future Nerd and that one character's note. So, little fun fact.
We've basically gotten to a point where we've edited these things where just looking at the waveform, we can tell if someone's laughing or if someone says,
Yeah, I mean, that comes for both of us from doing dailies as well.
Yeah.
Because we can tell you exactly like what the dialogue is saying sometimes.
Yeah.
Based on that, and also like when there's a slate clap, which is the important thing.
Yeah.
Hey, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zoth the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's gonna happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. I'm pissy.
You piece of shit.
I ad-libbed that next part, but I believe it's true.
No, you nailed that. That's definitely Zoe.
Yeah. And Sen said, I love TOAFN, which is Once a Future Nerd. Me too. And Christian and the people I know from the show are wonderful people. And Greg, who voiced Yelloween, the second person who voiced Yelloween, is part of the Left Trigger, Right Trigger podcast.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's how I knew of Greg first, was from that.
Oh.
And if you ever want to know what Greg looks like, take a picture of David Harbour, and that's it.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Ooh, that was close. That was closer.
Move down a little bit.
Nice.
Stop. Get hit by my nail.
Oh, and I should say, if you don't know what the Once a Future Nerd is, it is a satirical fantasy / real world fiction podcast made by Chris Madera and Zach Glass, and it points fun at a lot of fantasy tropes by having a couple kids from Pennsylvania go into a world of fantasy and deal with his issues as well as their own, and trying to get back. There's only occasional satire. Yeah, occasional. As in, all over the place. And it's well done satire. Some of it's, I mean, it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek kind of stuff, but it's poking fun at a genre that they very much respect and know needs some work.
That's fair. It does need some.
So it says, okay, but it's not designed as satire. I can't tell if that's sarcastic or not, but I know it is designed to be I mean, Christian can speak better to it, but it's designed to point at our own real-world problems and problems in fantasy with its own story. Like that is a major self-aware. Yeah, self-aware is definitely a good word for it. But one of the main goals, and Christian is very big into pointing out our real-world problems. He wants to use the show as a platform to highlight those issues, and issues with the genre and our perceptions of different things. Either way, it's very good, and it's definitely recommended.
So, John, we just got a simple key.
We got a simple key?
Got a simple key. Where do you think the simple key goes?
Is it for a simple door?
It's for a simple lock in a place we just left.
Yeah. Didn't we need to put one in a statue?
It was a little, yeah, there was a statue back there that had a little keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, I might be able to get up there. Just gotta be careful.
Oh yeah, spike yourself right in the butt.
Ah!
Would be easier
Just like
if
that.
you jump from the platform on the left.
I don't know if I can reach that far yet. I don't have to double jump. No.
Oh, I meant that platform.
No, I'm not up there anyway. That's fine. Now we're gonna go this way. There's a stag over here. We're gonna rest on the bench. We're gonna get our stag friend.
Okay.
Yes. We're gonna hop back to Dirtmouth real quick. Bing.
What's up? What's going on? Sebastian here. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations and you'll have my deepest gratitude.
Hell yeah, bro. Pop back up to
Yeah.
Dirtmouth. Let's go talk to Elderbug, see how he's doing.
God, I hate that voice.
You did it.
I think because it's like, I know some people who speak like that
Yeah, that's true.
because we're from New York.
Yeah, we
So
are from
people
New
speak
York.
like that all
Hey,
the
look.
time.
She's up here now. And we can rest. And look at this.
Right next to...
Oh, just wait. Just wait. She's all
Is it-
blushy now.
Oh.
She likes you. And then you just fall asleep next to her.
Oh, that's nice.
Goodbye. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Sly quick. See if there's anything we can buy, because he's got stuff. Oh, we gotta get mask shards. We go and get a mask shard. Hell yeah. We'll get a vessel fragment too. Bing.
Is that to like increase your...
Yeah,
Power and
I
hearts
need
and stuff?
pieces to get. Oh, I'm gonna get the little fly lantern now while I'm here, because I'm gonna need this for later. Gathering swarm, no. Starwood shell, no. I don't need the egg. I don't think I necessarily need the simple key, but I can get it at some point. And then I'll get the other mask shards later. But yeah, I need 4 mask shards to increase my health by 1, and then I need 3 vessel fragments to increase my soul charger.
Gotcha. Simple health and magic increases like in God of War and all
Yep.
that kind of stuff.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I like his reasoning of upping the price. He's like, yeah, I think I undersold that one, so this one's gonna be more
And now we're just gonna bump that up a little bit. Expect.
Where did that other mask piece just come from?
I opened this area, which, as you can assume, this is Britta's house, because you can tell that she's got a little doll of the night there.
Oh.
She loves us. And this is this is Britta's fan fiction that she's writing about us.
Wonderful. Who voiced Britta? Was that me?
I did.
No, that was you. That was you. Oh,
Yeah.
good. You get to read
Uh,
fan fiction.
The white savior, the maiden woke in darkness. Confused, she reached out. Sharp brambles jabbed at all sides. Burning acid bubbled close below. What nightmare had led her here? What hope of survival remained? Doomed, she thought herself, and to despair she fell. Until the light bloomed far in the distance. A bright, glowing spot fast approaching. It swept, majestic about the thorns, leapt above burning waters, and dove towards the maiden. Coming close, the form revealed at last a beautiful being, sharp horns gleaming white, arms reached out for the damsel, gathering her up, grip firm.
I've now changed the thought of her voice in my head to that of Tina from Bob's Burgers. I can't do her voice, but man, it's good. Who's this?
This is Tiso.
Have we met Tiso yet?
We have not.
Oh, what voice for this person?
I think I got one. Oh, you got it. No,
You got
go
one?
for it.
All right,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no. I like what you were doing. I like what you were doing.
You already knew where that was going.
Yep, I like what you were doing. Go for it. Just go. Just go.
Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below. One built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me, if you dare.
Sly's Sen says Sly's voice reminds me of that puppet in Labyrinth when Sarah uses a lipstick on the ground and the person comes up and turns it back around so the path is devoid of lipstick marks. In all honesty, I believe I've only seen Labyrinth to a point that I remember it once. And I saw it in theaters about 4 years ago with some people from work. It was good. I'm glad I got to see it in theaters though.
I literally just remembered where I have to go because I was remembering a speed run that I watched a while ago, and I was like, "Okay, that way. That's the way I have to go." Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
I like a Steve. He's here somehow now. We're not gonna bother talking.
Yeah, I
Fuck
told you I'd be here.
you. Yeah, fuck you. We'll deal with you later.
I will deal with you later. Yes.
Okay. So this way we can go.
I really like that night little bug.
Yeah, he's.
I don't
nice.
know what it is about it, but I really like it. I think it's the little shield action, like the
Yeah.
animation on it is just really good.
Mm-hmm. These guys explode into little bugs.
So, John, I have a
Okay.
potentially hard question for you because I don't know how you would quantify it.
Okay. Shoot.
What do you like so much about platformers? Like, why does the genre interest you?
Yeah, why does the think about that? I think part of it, I mean, one of the reasons I liked this game so much primarily was because of the difficulty, the art, and just everything about it. Like, I obviously could tell that this was a labor of love. The story I fell in love with, the characters I fell in love with, the gameplays is engaging and challenging, and it definitely puts me in that state of flow where I'm just so focused on what I'm doing, like everything else around me just kind of vanishes. I think that is an aspect of platformers that I like. It helps me establish that, like, it's a concept I learned when I took psychology of motivation. It's the concept of flow, which is basically when your brain enters a state where you are entirely focused on what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do, that you lose track of time, you lose track of all things around you. Your mind and body are physically engaged into a thing so much that, like, the world around you just kind of fades. And I think platformers do that a lot for me. I have to spend all my time focusing on what I'm trying to do, that, like, I lose the sense of what everything else that's going on. And in I think it's also because of that the difficulty level of this game attributes to that as well. Because I've played some easy platformers, it's just kind of fun. Like I played Ori and the Will of the Wisps. That game is not as difficult as this one is, but it's still fun.
It's
Very
beautiful,
pretty. It's very pretty. And a lot of platformers do have very good art. I will say that much. Like even like as old as like Super Metroid. Like Super Metroid, at this point it's dated because it's an old game. But if you go back and look at it, like for the time, it was gorgeous. Like the environments were beautiful, and it's just fun being able to explore a world that you just get to learn for the first time.
Yeah, it's definitely a distinguished look to the game, even though it's very old. Like you look at it and go, "Oh yeah, it's Metroid. I got it." Oh, look at this person.
Oh, you
We did the same
surprised me.
voice.
Hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the town folk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you like. Yeah, so Longnail I definitely would like. Oh, this is also where we can get charm notches as well. I do want some more charm notches. That's more important. Steady body, shaman stone. Longnail I'll get later on. Focus, and we'll get more charm notches later. Okay, bye. Okay, so now I think there's a way. I can't get up there yet. I gotta go that way.
That voice reminded me of your podcast of Waterdeep character.
Oh, fucking. Fuck, what did I name him?
It was like a 2-syllable short name with a P.
That was related to Ven.
Yeah.
Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? I can't remember his name. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Very like.
It wasn't
Hello.
Petrov. It was
Petros.
close,
Petros.
Petros.
That was it.
Good memory, son. That was close.
This is a tram that we can't access yet because we don't have a card to access it. I don't have a tram ticket. No ticket. Can't get on. You want
It's
to
a
read
dogma flashback. A door with an open slot.
There you go. Can't access it yet though. Unfortunate. Okay, we can go up this way.
No ticket.
No ticket. You just pooped out a bug.
I realize I've changed that like old man gravelly voice into more of like the trailer voice guy. So
Oh yeah. In a world.
it's a nice little hybrid there. In a world where people can keep consistent voices.
That's us.
That's us. That's us.
That's us.
Also, Pablo Francisco's stand-up.
Yes, Pablo Francisco.
That was Little Tortilla Boy.
The little tortilla boy. Maria? ¿Por qué Maria?
Poor K.
Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Go around that guy. Alright.
Sen says, to be fair, your old man voice was clearly Argynvost, so now I don't have that confusion. Oh, wow, was it? I don't remember what voice I used for him. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Hey, I got the lantern, and I can go this way now.
I guess we talked about Ven. Oh,
Yeah.
a toll machine with a symbol of the gate.
Now I'm in the Crystal Caverns. I'm not gonna go here just yet.
Oh,
With
yeah,
a helpful
Argynvost, I
ability
remember...
to get there.
Gotcha. I remember with and this helps with voice acting in general. I know I'm not a professional voice actor, but I would say we've a lot of experience with podcasting and voices.
Yeah.
One of the things I've always heard was to put your body into the voice you're doing.
Absolutely.
Because if you, I mean, you know this from acting.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like an old man, if you hunch forward, you're gonna get a better response than if you were standing up straight and normal, because you're getting into character.
100%.
So I remember for Argynvost, my head was like my neck would hurt because I would make it longer and then put my head down as if a dragon was to look down. And that gave me the voice to talk to Mandela Greymire. And as soon as I did that, I'm like, oh, that's the voice. That's what it was. But it also is a nice physical cue for yourself to get back into character, because it'll be like a muscle memory. It's really nice.
Where the hell am I supposed to go?
Kitaro said, their Pablo Francisco Tortilla Boy bit is from 16 years ago at least. Yes, it was. That's what I was like. As soon as I said it, I'm like, oh, that was a long... That was like when Louis Black and Gabriel Iglesias and Dane Cook and all those were very active.
Where the fuck? How the fuck?
A lot of those stand-ups are pretty ingrained in my head, though. Now I know what my parents feel like when they quote Cheech and Chong, because I remember them from the old records.
Pretty sure this.
Funny two people to see and see live, though. They were great.
I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go next. I think in order to get to that spot that I was trying to get to, there's something I got to get first, but I'm trying to remember where it is.
Can't help you.
Queen Station? It could be in Green Hat, though. Because a lot of places I can now go, it's not in Deep Nest. I'm not fucking going to Deep Nest. Fuck that. We'll go to Deep Nest way later.
Kintaro, you're about our age, right? I think I got that vibe. Like very early 30s. I say, well, I'm guessing for you, I'm not very early 30s anymore. I believe I am considered mid 30s.
No, not Fog Canyon.
Sven says, I keep on listening to, yeah, I'm 34. Oh, yeah, okay. I was pretty close there. Yeah, a lot of these references then ages us very similarly. Sen says, I keep on listening to an interview I did with my mother to imitate her voice to get a more European accent. I mean, that's what's to do. Like, Morgan is a mockingbird. And one of the big things is her mom is Scottish. She's from Scotland. She was born there. So having that other accent to work off of, I think, was a big help for her. Kintaro says, well, turning 34 anyway. No way, I'm 34. I get that. I feel you. What you doing, John? You looking up?
I was trying to remember where to go next, and I think I found it. Okay, I think I have to go to the Waterways, so I have to go back to the City of Tears.
Yeah, you're right, dude. Last year doesn't count.
Last year didn't happen.
Morgan, I heard my name. We were talking about accents.
Oh.
Yes, we were talking about accents. Sen said that she was listening to an interview she did with her mother to try and imitate her voice to get a more European accent. And I said that you're a mockingbird and you also grew up with somebody with a very different accent than, say, your dad and the people around you. And that probably helped with trying to do different voices. Sen says, I only have a standard Aussie accent. You say standard Aussie accent, but listening to like Adam and Jackson and Zamet and Cass, they have very distinctly different sound to their accents.
Australian is one accent I've never been able to do. It's just difficult for me. Like, there are some that I get no problem. Like Russian accent, fine. Australian and Scottish, just no. They do not work.
Australian's hard. I know Morgan said like that was rough for her as well. She says, I have a mutt accent due to Scottish Ma, Baltimore, MD Dad, Maryland, for those not in the States, and then moved a whole bunch in the Eastern Panhandle.
We're not going to go to the soul place yet.
Sen says, people tell me I sound British, but okay, I sound like an inner city Australian.
Gotcha.
And Morgan says, but I also was middle child and the mender of fences / cheering up my brother, so I learned early on to do silly voices to cheer them up. I had a similar thing, not from being a middle child, because I only have one brother, and I'm the oldest of the two. But we used to tell stories in almost all sound effects. Not because we wanted to be silly, but we just loved expressing ourselves that way. So a lot of the noises I do, like the doors creaking and like animal noises and like chainsaws and cars revving, it's just from having a childhood of, you know, having fun with my brother and telling stories in that kind of way.
Okay, so now we got the simple key.
A mechanism with a simple keyhole. Fine, I'll just stay here.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Now we are in Royal Waterways. And this place is creepy. It's also very wet, as you can tell from the area. Got these little guys, they get all poofy.
Kintaro says, folks used to tell me I sound British despite being from Boston, so I started saying y'all and howdy to throw people off.
Yeah.
That's one thing when I went to Australia when I was 13. People I talked to, they're like, oh, you're from New York? And not saying you're from America, you're American, but they're like, oh, you're from New York. I'm like, how can you tell? And they're like, well, your accent. And ever since that point, I have tried very hard to remove a lot of the New Yorker kind of sound, so I don't kind of sound like I'm from Brooklyn, because also that's not the accent I grew up with. But that's also why it's easy for me to do more numerous voices, because I know people who have that. My parents are from Nassau County, so they have a little bit more of an accent like that. But I didn't want to sound like the typical New Yorker. I wanted my own sound.
I think I know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
I was talking to Kintaro. He said Royal Waterways is home to my favorite enemy in the game. You'll know them when you see them.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Sen says, father has a typical German accent. SOS, we are thinking, what are you thinking about kind of jokes growing up? Oh, yeah, I see the use of the accent. I gotcha. And then Morgan says, Australian is difficult because, one, we hear so many trash fake versions in America. True. And two, you all put R's in places that we Americans don't normally put them, so it's a conscious thought to add them in to sound natural. Speaking of Australians, we have our Avernus game with them on Friday.
Oh, that's right. We have Avernus on Friday.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
And as always, if you are not following Adam and Jackson and Cass and Zamet and all those people, you should be on Twitter and Twitch and everything you possibly can. Sans Radio, D&D's for nerds, all that good stuff.
Oh, God.
One, because they're very, very funny, and two, they are wonderful human beings.
I hate the Royal Waterways because a lot of these enemies just kind of come out of nowhere. Hey, I got another master shard. Shoot.
Nice.
Need one more.
I love the little pose. Cool.
There you go.
How many did you start out with?
0. Oh, 5. I've had 5 since the beginning.
Okay.
I haven't gotten.
I just didn't want to think I missed something.
Go back this way.
Yeah, Morgan is currently editing the episode that comes out on Patreon next Friday, which is episode 44, and public in 2 Mondays from now? Yeah, 2 Mondays from now.
Okay.
Yeah. Where we will be continuing the grandfather tree. Oh boy, what a noise! Wow. Wow.
Yeah, they come back to life after you kill them.
That creature reminds me of All Real Monsters.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That fucking guy. Oh, God. There's another monster in here that's like.
Taro said, "Yes, best enemies." Just like,
Oh, yeah!
oh boy!
I hate those guys.
Wow, that's a
That
wonderful noise.
explosion does 2 points of damage.
Oh, good to have that long nail there.
Yeah, thank God.
If you don't kill the
Oh,
other one
God, just like that.
quick enough, do both of them attack you? Or does the third piece only attack you once?
Oh,
the
no,
second
they both
one's
attack.
done? Oh, okay.
They both attack here. It's like I think it's a set amount of time that the other one wakes up.
I love that a player has to pick that up and go, "Ooh, a rancid egg,"
Yep.
and be happy about it. So how are you enjoying your third playthrough and having it being live here, John?
I am enjoying it. I am gonna be sad again when I have to stop.
Yeah. Because I know you will play a game until it's
Yeah.
like pieces.
Fuck.
But I mean,
off.
I've been doing the same lately too.
Oh,
I've really been wanting to continue Satisfactory, and I may do so to do some stuff off camera.
Yeah. I mean, if you
Um,
wanted to play a little bit this weekend, I might be able to, just to like do some like gathering stuff.
Well, I will have Gav this weekend.
Oh, right, this weekend you will have Gav. And Gav can
Yeah.
play with us.
That's true. He does like Satisfactory. Sen says, wait, are those monsters levitating pufferfish?
Kind of, yes. And get another rancid.
That was a great animation. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, with Satisfactory, I was also thinking that if you wanted to,
Yes.
we can stream from your perspective since you do a lot of the exploring.
Uh-huh.
So that way, I mean, we can still play together, but people can see your view instead of me just running back and forth to different machines.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. I mean, it's your gaming day, so it's whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't mind people seeing your point of view. That's good.
Okay, I'm trying to find Mr. Moon so I can get the map here.
Ooh, Sen has a fun fact about pufferfish.
Ooh.
Captain Cook sampled some before arriving in Eora, paralyzed the crew.
Oh.
Oops.
Well.
Well, it always brings me back to the idea that, like, you're like, oh, don't eat that food, it's poisonous. Or, like, don't do that, it'll hurt. Or it'll affect this. And the reason that you know that is because someone messed up.
Someone did it, and then they died, and they go, well, not eating that.
Yep. And since that it was a temporary paralysis, they were fine, but still.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I believe. Yep, I can hear his little humming.
That's quite the music change there.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know why this music is here.
Boss?
No, the boss is not here. I know the boss in this area, and it's not here. I just think I just gotta kill all these guys to proceed.
Ah,
That's why. There it is. That's why. Okay.
okay.
It was a little, like, mission thing.
It's good sound, though.
Yeah. All being while fucking this guy hums in the background.
Like him noise.
Yeah.
Ho ho! Aren't these waterways thrilling? A labyrinth of pipes and tunnels. I couldn't have asked for a better place to employ my talents. It's all so ordinary, so considered. Nothing like the crude regularity of those caverns. But so sad. My trunk is telling me those fungal wastes are close, and I sense my damp adventure may have reached its end. Guess I'll be calling this map done. Thanks, yo!
Nice.
Got a map.
So it's good getting a map.
Yeah. I've got that map, and then I have to go back to the ring. Ow. I like how they make the balloon deflating noise.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful noise.
Make my way back this way, making my way downtown. Walking fast. Pace is past, I'm homebound. Da 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
There we go. There we go.
So I was thinking of something with the music and the sound effects is one major rule that people tend to have with good music and good sound effects and just good sound design in general is the sound design that you don't notice.
Yes.
But it affects you nonetheless. And this game doesn't necessarily follow that rule, but it's good that it doesn't. Because it gives you good sound cues that your brain's like, oh, this is new. I didn't expect to hear this before.
Right.
Because the other music was so in the background and on repeat that as soon as something changed, it forces you to go, something is different here. I need to evaluate it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
also,
a good use of the rule break.
You'll see that rule also being broken in when we go to Deep Mist. I can't go that way apparently. When we go to Deep Mist.
Deep Nest is a place that you're like, oh, hi, no.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Yeah.
We'll go there later. No. But yeah, when we get to Deep Nest, you'll see why. I'm not going to be doing that until way, way later in the game, so probably not even next time I play. Oh, no mistake. Not what I want to do. Huh. Go. Let's go here. Oh, fuck.
So to elaborate on the Captain Cook story, Sen has posted a bit of a blurb here. In the midst of journeying through a tropical area, he recorded his crew eating some local fish, parentheses, pufferfish, and then feeding the rest of the pigs on his ship. He recorded that his crew experienced shortness of breath and numbness not long after eating the fish, and the next morning the pigs were all found dead.
Oh.
The crew survived a mild dose, however, the pigs were fed the most toxic parts of the fish, hence poisoned and dead.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Oops. And you know what? Won't do that again.
Yep.
I repeat this a lot, and I love saying it because it's a good saying. As my dad says, try anything once.
Very, very true.
Sen says, what's that glowy thing you're holding, Bucky?
That is the lantern I bought when I was up top. So normally this area is super, super dark, so I wouldn't have been able to come down here without the lamp. So now that I have the lamp, I can see everything.
Nice. You know, I honestly didn't even notice that.
Yep, because I've never been down here, so you wouldn't have noticed that it was dark beforehand. But yeah, that little lantern.
I mean, just the little glowy thing around.
Oh,
your
little
neck.
lantern, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, part of me is in chat, part of me is talking, part of me
Yeah,
is just kind of watching a little bit. So I didn't notice. Oh, and I guess it's not always on.
It's not.
Interesting.
Some areas are lit up already, others aren't.
That's a good design choice too. That it could be on if you.
Yeah, like here it's
needed
on
it.
because I'm in a like enclosed space, but out here there's light.
It's off.
So I don't have to worry about it.
Interesting.
Oh, acid. Here we go. Okay, make our way down here. There's some crystals down here. Oh, that's the hint for why I need the. Oh, fuck. All right.
Do you not have something you need?
To progress at that point, you have to go to the crystal place first. There's an item that you would need. That was actually a pretty clever design to be like, hey, there's crystals here. The item you get from the crystal place will allow you to continue down that way.
Yeah, that's a good use of like storytelling with your environment.
Yeah, the crystals would never be down here for any reason. It's the signifier to be like, why would there be crystals down here? Oh, maybe I should go to the crystal place to see what they get there.
Smart. I do love some smart design choices.
Oh yeah, love that.
One thing I really like, I've watched Game Grumps quite a bit, and I love their style, as we all do in the apartment.
Yeah.
One thing I really enjoy from Aaron is his dissection of games and what makes good design and bad design.
Yes.
It kind of goes off the
to
Game
the
Maker's
term
toolkit
as
I was talking about too.
he refers to the term, I believe, as conveyance.
Yes, Yes. Like what? Like if you're trying to tell the player something, how do you do it in a smart and concise way,
Right.
without being too explainy?
Yeah.
Because Aaron and I are of that same mind. Like, we'd much rather something be intuitive than just a block of text of what you should be doing.
Yes. I actually had that problem with Xenoblade because there was so many text blocks popping up. I was like, good God, just let me play the fucking game.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So now, can you guess what this is?
Boss.
It is going to be a boss, but can you guess what the stuff on the walls is?
Eggs?
Nope. You'll find out as soon
Um,
as we talk to this person.
is
Well,
it
not really talk to them, we'll have to fight
the
them.
remains of burrowing?
No. Oh, you can hear him. But
I
we'll get
can.
there at some point. He's very loud.
He is.
Um,
So the stuff on the wall is supposed to be something?
oh, it is. You'll find out in,
Oh, it looks like a sewer.
You are in a sewer. This is kind of the sewer.
Yeah. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It's the Dung Defender.
Oh. I see.
I'm gonna see if I can do this first try.
I mean, the character this person is amazing.
Yes, Dung Defender is great.
Yeah, Kintaro's like, this voice rules.
Yeah. Doma!
Yo, you just got shit thrown in your face.
I did.
That looks super cool with that little, Oryuken. Sorry, Haiduken. Please, Josh, get your references correct. Kintaro says, note the style or music that accompanies this boss. What sort of mood does it convey? I mean, it's like heroic, like
True.
folk hero.
Yep.
I mean, his name is Defender. Usually you don't give the name Defender to an evil character.
True.
Like, unless I'm wrong, I can't think of a single bad guy in
Ah,
comics that had Defender in the name. I mean, I'm probably wrong. There's a lot of villains,
crap.
but Defender immediately gives the idea that you're doing something good.
Ah! Shit. Literally. No! I didn't want to do it because I have to go so back now.
No!
Doing so
Shit.
wrong. Literally.
Sen said the lead instrument reminds me of the circus. I completely get that.
Fuck! Sorry, I'm upset about that. I got shit on.
Well, bummers. Big old bummers.
We'll go back and try him again.
Well, it was a good try.
Let me see here. Okay. Oh. Bye, Sen! Thanks for hopping in.
See you later, Sen. Oh, when I was trying to look up these villains, I found that the new D&D book that was announced, the Candlekeep one, one of the names, I'm like, oh, that sounds like somebody we know, but I just never knew his last name. Do you remember when we went to D&D Live, we were joined by POC Gamer? His name was Graham.
Yes.
Yeah, Graham was one of the writers for the book.
All right. Awesome.
I mean, along with a lot of people we know.
Yeah.
Kelly Lynn D'Angelo, who was with us for podcast Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Humes, who is from High Rollers. We ended up doing the meat grinder game with him. Mark's a good dude. Jennifer Kretschmer, which
Oh
is,
yeah, she's so nice.
Yeah, we know Jennifer. There's some lovely chats at the conventions. Daniel Kwan, also a really good dude. Hannah Rose, which we know. Kiana Shaw, Amy Vorpal. It's a wonderful list of people. Anyway, I was looking for Marvel, DC, villain, defender. No, the defenders, I know who those are. Nothing immediately comes up. It just comes up with the defenders. Which is like, Daredevil and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Iron Fist. A bunch of people. Oh, they didn't. Wow. I thought the shade was supposed to come up before the boss.
This one is a little different, I guess.
You got this shit.
Thanks, bud.
Oh, good Hadouken. Very nice. Oh, you can hit the back. He hit you back. Ooh, nice. Very nice work, man.
Fuck.
What if you hit him when he's in that stage? They hit you?
I can't hit him. I'm stuck there.
Oh. I love the little tiny stabs. Oh, how did he hit you there? That looked weird.
He hit me with his hand. Yeah, he hit me with his hand.
Gotcha. Very nice. Sorry, I'm not saying anything either because I'm enraptured. Nice. The solid number 3 in gaming. It's a very common thing for people who may not know with bosses or things in games or, I don't know, a lot. The number 3 is used is a very common way of doing bosses. If you hit them 3 times or down, Mario is very big into this. Obviously, Hollow Knight is as well because it took 3 times for that person to fall over. So it's usually a good number to go off of when you're doing things. Well done, Bucky, says Kintara.
Thanks!
And me.
Thank you! Okay, now we're gonna go this way. This is the way I wanted to go.
As a heads up for your reference, it is 10:21.
I am aware. I was looking at the time earlier. Double check. I am perfectly good right now.
Okay.
So... Ah! Except for that.
I love well-timed hits.
Yep.
I don't like you getting hit, but at the same time.
Yeah, it's
fair.
you know, comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go down to the bottom of that area later.
What is that from? Comedy. Oh, it's Bo Burnham. That's what it is.
Comedy. So now we're back in the City of Tears. We're on the other side of the City of Tears.
Gotcha.
This is where I wanted to go. And these guys run away from you. Those guys.
That's the best villain.
Yeah, these guys just all run away.
That's why I always thought was a cool mechanic in Mario is when you have the boos. And just how they react to you looking at them, and they chase you when you're not looking at them. And
Oh yeah,
it's a cool mechanic.
Sir?
Is it a lemming?
Sir? Okay. And now we're back here.
Oh, okay. So is that just a very Dark Souls-y kind of thing of like this map loops around so now you can get there quicker?
It does, but also there's a reason to come to this other side. There's stuff over here that we have not seen yet. There's a whole other area around as well. I'm not going that way yet. Go back down. And then we will make our way over to the actual City of Tears.
A small detail, but I love the way that chain looked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, those guys hurt. I think I can go over them.
I felt that hit, man.
Yeah. They're rough.
Good telegraph move to take advantage of, though.
Yeah.
Brave of you to use those Hadoukens right now.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
Kintaro says most zones in this game are connected and accessible by at least 3 ways. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I like that mechanic.
Yeah. Pretty much you can get wherever you need to go from most other places. Oh, God. I don't want to fight another one of these guys. These guys are all over the place here.
Yeah. Nice up and over. Screw them.
Yeah. You don't gotta fight everything in this game. Which is
Much like
nice.
Strahd. Don't fight
you
everything.
can just you don't have to. You can just go around it. There's a broken bench here, and a empty stagway. So there's another one, I believe, up here. Yep, up here.
That bug down there looked like Humpty Dumpty's cousin.
Yeah. We'll rest here. Unlock the next stagway, which is helpful.
The toll machine is a symbol of a stag.
And now I do believe this is the place. That has
Yo,
a
toot
thing.
toot! Oh, he wasn't coming. I thought he was coming.
There we go. Got the thing.
Nice.
Hollowness,
I thought this was a game about bugs. Why are there seals?
So we don't have to actually use the place. We can just unlock it and we're good to go. And move on.
Gotcha.
I want to get to the next area because it's a potent item I want to get. I think it's... If I remember correctly, it might actually be where that stagway was.
Why was that bench broken? Did that happen every time you use one?
No.
No, you can rest.
This one just happened to be broken.
Gotcha.
We're not going
So,
that
okay,
way.
so fun thing with that symbol that pops up at the bottom left, I think that's like your autosave symbol.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It reminds me of a
Oh, no,
game.
that's not the autosave symbol. That's the hunter symbol. When you kill a new enemy, that appears.
Oh. So there was a PC point and click adventure game from a long time ago from I think it was LucasArts.
Mhm.
It's called The Dig.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever played it. But it was a very good game. I think Spielberg was behind some of it. But it was like a sci-fi in space finding a alien thing kind of game.
Oh, okay.
And there's a puzzle in it where you need to recreate a turtle skeleton.
Oh.
And it is one of the worst puzzles in a point-and-click adventure game I've ever found.
Oh, God.
Because the design doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense, which makes sense for alien stuff.
Uh-huh.
But Christ, what a pain in the ass. Like, even after you put it together, you see that it worked, and you go, why? Why did that work? But it is known as one of the most infamous puzzles in point-and-click history.
Huh. Yeah, no, I don't ever think I've played that game. I don't think you ever mentioned it to me either.
I may have mentioned it once, because I think Day 9 played it for mostly walking.
Okay.
But it's not a game that I would have mentioned a lot. Let me see. Yeah, Day 9 did The Dig. The Dig. Point and click. Is a point-and-click adventure game developed by LucasArts and released in 1995 for PC and Mac. It used the Scum engine, just like a lot of other LucasArts games, and it was fully voice-acted, including voice actors Robert Patrick and Steve Bloom.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and it also had a digital orchestral score. The game uses a combination of drawn two-dimensional artwork and limited, pre-rendered three-dimensional clips, with the latter created by Industrial Light and Magic, or also known as ILM. And the game is inspired by an idea originally created for Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories series. So, yeah, it was, it had a lot behind it. Like these voice actors and just the scale of the game. The Dig received mixed and mostly positive reviews. I agree with this, that the critics primarily praised it for like atmosphere and soundtrack. And multiple reviewers said the game's puzzles were too difficult.
Fuck.
There's also a novelization that was written by science fiction author Alan Dean Foster in conjunction with the game's development. Yeah, if you can find it to play, it's very good. It's memorable. I think I played it maybe twice because I played it very early on, and then I played it again after I forgot a lot of the game.
That was close. God damn it.
Oh boy.
Oh. That's a fragment.
Nice.
Oh. So this is not the direction I want to go in. I don't fucking remember where I'm supposed to go.
That's a cool room, though.
It is a cool room.
And for chat and people watching the video, point and clicks were very formative for me growing up. From Sierra to LucasArts to everything in between. So you'll hear me mention them quite a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I played them. Actually, there is a game that I've beaten more than once, and it is a point and click adventure game. And it was Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis.
Oh.
I played that game many, many times. Oh, I did see a thing that would interest you. So remember I was mentioning Unavowed?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was by Wadjet Eye, and Wadjet Eye came out with another game a little bit earlier that had someone behind it that I think you would like.
Oh, okay.
Let me vamp a little bit because I forget what the name of the game is called. So I want to be very... Oh, it's in my wish list, actually, so let me go to that.
I think this is where I wanted to go.
Wish list.
I think this is where I wanted
Nothing
to go.
in my wish list. What the hell are you talking about?
Yep, this is where I wanted to go.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
This is important lore stuff. Not this part yet. Well, I'll let you read that.
Cursed are those who turn against the king.
There you go. This way is where I wanted to go, and there's going to be a very important scene that pops up right about here.
Ooh. It looks important. Do you want me to read this in the voice?
Yep. Yep.
To protect the vessel,
the dreamers lay sleeping. Monoman, the teacher, in her archive surrounded by fog and mist. Lurian, the watcher, in his spire looking over the city. Hera the beast, in her den, amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hollownest lasts eternal.
The vessel. So, I see.
Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to the sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals, by the vessel or by that captive light. Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done.
Those are the ones that were by Hornet.
Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace.
Right? Yeah, no, I agree with you, Kentaro.
For YouTube later, Kentaro says this was the part of the game where I was like, excuse me, this game is $15? How the hell is there much more?
Yeah. Now we're going to follow the light.
All right, so I immediately went, oh, I understand what's going on. And then the second part of that, I went, oh, that is not what is happening.
What did you think was going on?
That we're the vessel. And then it told us about the vessel, and I'm like, oh, we're not the vessel. Because we're getting stronger, so the vessel can't be weakening if it's us.
That's fair. But we are in sort of a dream. Oh. Oops. Right at the end. Of course I would follow right at the end. We're sort of in like a dream world right now.
So my thought process right now is the Hollow Knight protected Hollownest. These dreamers help protect Hollownest. So they are... Oh.
I'll read this one.
Yeah,
this is actually a person. What a terrible fate they visited upon you. To cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? I'm gonna take the weapon. You can read that.
Taken the dream nail.
Hold Y to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between dream and waking. Oh, is there a dark world in this shit?
There is a dream world in this.
All right.
And this was the voice we were following.
It makes sense with the moth. Yeah.
Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Oh, I must admit, the sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence. The precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, Wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. So now I have the Dream Blade. The Dream Blade
Nice.
does not deal damage, but it takes a little bit to charge, and I can do this. And I can do it to people, and then I hear what they're thinking.
Oh.
What are you doing poking about in a dusty old mind like mine? Nothing of worth is hidden inside, believe me.
That's
Keep
incredibly
probing
invasive.
the world around you with your dream nail. Hidden things will reveal themselves. So yeah, now I have the dream nail, and I can basically peer into people's thoughts.
Gotcha. Very cool.
That way, yeah. And this is your first introduction into essence. So these little trees. Now I can hit them,
Ooh.
and they separate out, and I can collect this, and I get 1 essence per each of these.
Ah.
You also get essence in other ways, which I will explain later on when we get to it.
Wow, that's a lot more than I thought there was.
Yeah, this is a very long hallway. Oh, I missed one. Oh no, I got them all. There we go. And I got 20 essence now.
Nice. Were you on a timer for that?
Nope. You just collect
Okay.
them. There's a bunch of those hidden all throughout the place. Oh, it's a hidden area over here. There's a bunch of those just kind of hidden all over the place, and you can collect them.
Cool. And what do you use that essence for?
You collect the essence, and then when you go back to the sage, she will upgrade your dream nail with different things and give you different items.
Oh, okay. By the way, the thing I was going to mention before was there was a game that came out in 2014 called A Golden Wake, and it was made in conjunction in some degree with Wajidai. But it says the rise and fall story of a real estate agent in 1920s Miami based on historical events from Francisco Gonzalez, creator of the Ben Jordan Paranormal Investigator series.
Hey!
Yeah, which is a game series we have played thoroughly. So it was made in conjunction with Grundislav Games.
Okay. So I missed the map for this area because I don't think. Wait, actually, yep, I don't have the map for this area. So I'm gonna unlock this one. Get this guy back. I'm gonna go back to Dirtmouth. I'm gonna get the map for this place, and then I think
Yo,
that's
what's
where
up?
I will end this one because I got the. Oh yeah, right. You're reading it. I forgot. Go ahead.
Somewhere amongst the lines lies the Stag's Nest, the place where I was born and raised. Woo! I thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll again find that nest. I would like that very much. Yeah, I would like that very much.
Yep. So if we unlock all the stack stations, we can unlock basically a hidden area.
Choo choo!
Choo choo, motherfucker. Okay, go up here. Check out the map store.
Train
Talk to
simulator
Zelda.
video, man.
Bapanada. Train simulator, bitch, motherfucker, what you know?
Bapanada.
Bapanada, indeed, Zelda. I agree.
I could go for some bapanadas.
Oh, man. Love me some Bapanadas. Oh, now I can get the Whispering Root pin, so I can see all the trees and the warriors' graves. So, I can actually show you
if I
this.
remember right, with pins, you always have them active?
Yes, they're on all the time. All the abilities
Okay.
that you get on the charms are. Oh wait, the pins are locations on the map.
Right.
So,
So,
like,
the pins
these
are
things
always
that show.
on.
Mm-hmm. Once
but
I buy them,
the
I see them.
charms you need to equip.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, charms are equipped, but all of the abilities on the charms are passive abilities.
Got it.
Oh, I can equip something else. I can equip Dashmaster. I can equip the Defender Crest. Causes the bit to emit a heroic odor. An odor.
All right.
I am the Dung Defender. Yeah, I'm not gonna have that equipped right now. Okay, so that's that. So I lied. I want to show you the next thing really quickly. That's important.
Okay.
Where you can get essence from. We're gonna go back to where we were, which is the Resting Grounds.
Choo choo.
this way. Head on down. There's an ability I don't have yet, which kind of sucks.
That was a good beat to that.
Can't go down that way yet, because I don't have the slammy pound thing. But I can go this way. This is where I was before, with the Dreamers. Yeah, we saw this already. We know what it says.
Protect the vessels.
Bottom on
Peace
goodbye.
to last eternal.
Goodbye! And then we go this way. I'm gonna try and do this fight. I think this is one of the easier ones. So this one shouldn't take too long. This guy. So now that we have the Dream Nail, we can see essentially spirits.
Oh.
Us. Stop there. Those who try to leave this kingdom are cursed. Better to rest here until time itself sleeps. Hope and freedom. I thought that strength alone could grant me these things. In my dreams, I would cut the plague with my nails, and then I turned my weapons upon the king. When I awoke in this sacred place, I began to understand. Those who hope are already doomed. Do you still hope, Wanderer? Will you flee, or will you raise our weapon and doom us both? Challenge the warrior.
Ooh, nice cape.
Damn it! These guys are hard to heal against.
Yeah, the heal functionality and the time is
Yeah,
rough.
it really like tries to promote. Hey, don't get hit.
Yep. If you get
It's-
hit, you need time.
Yeah, you have to try and find the safe spot to heal. Oh, now he's got 4.
Doing well. Ooh. That one almost hit your little toesies.
Yep.
That's John's. Yeah, I get it. Ha ha. I'm paying attention.
There we go. Yeah, that one's
Nice.
fairly easy. But now, after killing these guys, we come back here. We can talk to them again. Ah, I can see it now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor. Simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee wherever you go. I will be watching. And I get essence.
Nice.
I basically
holy
put
shit,
I
100
basically
of it.
put a spirit to rest, more or less. The spirit was
Cool.
basically locked. The way this works is that when they die, or when certain people die, they get locked in this endless dream kind of sense. So using the dream nail, I can fight them and activate, and I can see them, and then if I fight them, I put them to rest, I get their essence.
So, this character that you are now,
Yes.
is this somewhat of a Link idea where it's not the same person who is like helping out the area, but it is someone who is like the vessel for that character?
Wait. Say that again?
Like in Zelda, all the different timelines, it's not Link all those times, but it is basically Link. So in this, like they mentioned the Hollow Knight, and then people are like still protecting Hollow Nest.
Right.
And they mentioned vessels, so vessels makes it seem like some people are inhabiting the spirits of those from the past. So are you just one of those vessels of a protector of Hollow Nest?
I'm not going to answer that question, and I'm going to let you figure that out on your own. when
Okay.
we get to that point.
I figured that was the case,
But that is a good
that
guess.
is my current standing.
That is a good spot to be thinking in right now.
Yeah,
last
because
thing I'm
the
gonna
reason
do-
you'd be drawn to it would be that it is like your past. It's who you are. It's what you do. It's your calling, because it's not your calling, but you're the vessel of somebody else.
Ow.
That's my thought.
Okay. It's a good way to be thinking at this point. With what you have, it's a good thought process. Oh, I'm in the wrong
I
one.
finally have a thought process. It took
Yes,
2 streams,
yes.
but I'm there.
There's not a lot of lore in the beginning, so it like as you start getting information, you can start piecing things together a little bit.
Well,
there will
if that's
be
the case,
more.
I'm down with it.
Yeah, there will be more information later on that you will find out, but that good thinking right now. I'll say that much.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to this last spot before ending it because I wanted you to see something that'll probably
Okay.
jog your mind, or at least like tie some things together that we know. So this is the Temple of the Black Egg.
Ah,
As You can
yes,
see there are
yes.
3 symbols on it,
Yep.
and there we were told that something was sealed here. The Pollinate was
Yep.
sealed here.
And
have-
that once we unseal it, it cannot be sealed.
Yep.
Back up.
So these 3 symbols are on here, and they have 3 masks, and we just got the dream nail. And the 3 people that put us in that dream said, "Let us sleep."
Yes.
So now at this point, we got to go find them if we want to get inside. And obviously, this whole structure is supposed to seal something. Obviously, they wouldn't go through this whole process if it wasn't supposed to do something. This is supposed to seal something away.
Right. But those people don't want to be woken up.
No, they don't want to let what's
Huh.
inside out.
So, okay, then what is driving you to want to get those people to unseal it?
Good question. And we'll find that out next time. Oh, shit. I went downstairs.
Wonderful.
Almost had a great segue there. Fuck! I
You
ruined
know what
it.
you had?
I
You had a
blew it.
TI appropriate
I blew
segue.
it. We'll find that out next time. We'll rest here, sitting next to good old Elderbug. So, thank you everybody for joining Session 2, Episode 2, whatever the fuck you want to call this.
Session 2.
Get Lucky with Bucky. Hopefully, Josh, I'm hoping you're enjoying this ride so far.
I am, yeah. I mean, we've played a lot of games together over the years, and there's been a lot of times where we both play single player games and we
Mhm.
just kind of talk about what we're doing. But I know you really like this game. I'm enjoying watching you play it and not be frustrated with
Yep.
me doing the controls myself.
That's fair.
I'm also enjoying chatting with chat.
Yeah,
You know?
that's fun. Thank you
you for
everybody for
being here,
joining us.
Kentaro.
Thank you, Kentaro, very much for joining us. I will be playing this again next Wednesday. I'm going to have to suffer again for another week, so I can't play this game, and it's going to probably make me very sad. But I'm going to be looking forward to playing this again and learning some more about the lore and introducing Josh to more of this game. So thanks everybody for watching, and have a good night.
Good night, everyone.
I should probably, do the thing where I have to, stop streaming,
I mean, you could do that if you
Yeah.
want to.
I guess. Yeah.
We're professionals.
Yes. Good night.
Night.